At the end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, he gotta step up, it's not right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, oh my God, crusty, ashy. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway, got it. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs.
She got another exclusive.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm starving the. She got another exclusive.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm starving the food. I'm feeding the people. They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal to feed the people. To feed the people. I gave back to community and I cleaned the streets up. I'm starving the food. I'm feeding the people. They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal to feed the people. To feed my people. To feed my people. To feed my people. From Vegas to Chicago, I rode around in Tahoe.
Well, that look like you, Papa.
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling excited.
I'm Tiffany A. Henyard of Dalton, Illinois.
This video will look at how to pronounce Chicago and Illinois.
Illinois.
And we don't put out the good things that is happening. But you guys got to connect the dots. D-O-T-T-S.
What?
Dots.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
Illegal.
Huh?
Illegal. Why give me? Illegal. What kind of shit is that?
I am history.
I beg your pardon.
I am the 21st century history.
I beg your pardon.
I am your Rosa Parks, your Harriet Tubmans, your Harriet Tubmans, your Harriet Tubmans.
Who the hell is Harriet Tubmans? Who in the hell is Harriet Tubmans, Bueller? Can someone can somebody let me know who Harriet Tubmans is, please?
What kind of shit is that?
Communication. COMMUNICATINOS. So stop with the grandstand. For the 18th time, you guys got to learn to get out your feelings because you guys want to be petty.
We like free stuff.
Huh?
So we came out here to get all this free stuff.
Huh?
But then the car saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? Because the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, eating the cat. Eating the cat, 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 eating the cat. They're eating the dog, eating the dog, they're eating the dog, 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 they're eating the dog, eating the dog, they're eating the dog, dog. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dog, they're eating the dog, 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 they're eating the dog, eating the dog, they're eating the dog, dog. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, 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 eating the cat. Eating the cat. Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Party with Beyonce.
Carry on.
Dance party with Beyonce, Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce, Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce, Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce, Beyonce, Beyonce. Hold up. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce, 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 Beyonce. Party with Beyonce, 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 Beyonce.
It's good weather.
Bruh.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism. It's your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifa Tunde Ogun Tade Nana Payina.
What kind of shit is that?
I'm gonna tell you, that never gets old. Shout out to Monday, Messy Monday. Good morning, y'all. Hey there, besties. I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Just confirm and let me know that you can hear me. I see y'all. I appreciate you for being here for this foolishness. The foolishness of a Dalton Thornton Township never ends, okay? Even when it ends, it doesn't end. So I know it's been a delay to catch up with Casundra, Hopson, Jefferson, Jordan, Child, whatever her damn name is. Her name is Tiffany 2.0, okay? It is Tiffany 2.0, okay? So we're going to see her interview. Child, this woman is be talking. There's actually people that I'm trying to catch up talking about her right now. And I'm like, I can't keep up. So I might have to see if there's anything more and come back. Plus, tomorrow, I gotta get my queen jewelry. Is this foolery? Is this ghetto gold? Straight. There's a Thornton Township meeting tomorrow. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow evening. Be there or be square. We got to see what the heck it is that they're going to try to say now, right? Or to see who shows up, if Tiffany shows up. I feel like I haven't seen her. Is she still in LA? Is she back? Is she messing somebody else up? Because the other one has been acting wild. And hell, it's like everybody forgot about Tiffany. I forgot about her. Because this woman, she keeps talking. Like, what in the world? I'm telling you, it might be they working together. And if she wins, which I don't think she's going to win, then she can slip Tiffany in as a signer or something. Even though I don't think that Tiffany would be wanting to be like second. You know what I mean? She want to be the head honcho in charge, or however you want to call it. You know what I mean? She can't, I don't see her like listening to someone else, which is like, what is Tiffany going to do now if she's not in charge? Like, what can she possibly do? She can't go, work at Target. Shout out to Target. She can't go work at Amazon. Like, what's she gonna do? I just that just is what comes across my mind after being a mayor and being a supervisor. She ain't gonna go backwards and be a trustee. Like, what the hell could she do? Maybe she's gonna run for governor, because on her page she did say that you just never know where she's gonna turn up. Girl, leave these people alone, child. Leave these people alone. Let me go ahead and shout out Nicole, moderator extraordinaire. Moderator extraordinaire. I appreciate you, hon, everything that you do. She always here, even if it's, to come in and let everybody know what's up, because these moderators do not play. And I saw a comment a few days ago where somebody said, your moderators are so strict. They said, why are there so many rules? There's so many rules on your channel. And all I can do is just laugh, because I'm just like, listen, they trying to protect the channel. That's it. I said, they're right. Whatever they say goes. So I don't know what to tell y'all. If they say to do it, then do it. There's been people who who sent me emails, but that one from the other day was funny, but they've sent me emails talking about, I don't understand. Your moderators time me out and it's not fair. And I was like, child, I can't pay attention to everything. What is the problem? Like if it's somebody I know, like no, and it's like, all right, I'll unblock you or whatever. But if I don't know you, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Follow the other channel. That's the best thing I can tell you, and don't do it again. Which, make sure you follow Messy Michonne Reacts. I appreciate you. Or vice versa, if you're in Reacts, because there's 4 people over there, come on over to Messy Michonne Live and subscribe there as well. So I want to shout out the mods, of course, but specifically my girl, Nicole, because she be doing the damn thing. Let me shout out our girl, always with the first super chat. She said, hey, y'all, angry man about to drag Kendra G. This stuff with Kendra G is not making any difference as far as she's concerned, which is fine. Angry man can't say nothing that I give a damn about, honestly. But when Corey comes on Tuesday, tomorrow, I'll be there to see what he has to say. Because after that, it doesn't matter. She out there doing BET. She doing something with BET. She out here still answering questions because I just saw that video. So I'm going to do a video on that. Bunch of single bitches listening to a single bitch trying to talk about getting married. Anyway, thank you, Amina. Shout out to Trey Raw. Appreciate you, honey. Say, yo, what's good? Went to Target yesterday just to make black people mad and bought an air. Oh! Why are you trying to trigger me, Trey? You're triggering me, and not because you went to Target. Shout out to going to Target. Which Target is not even a store that I go to. It is not even a store that I think about ever. No way. I don't like it. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't like Target at all. It's just not set up in a way that I like it. And I don't get clothes and stuff from that type of place. So I don't ever go there. I just went to one time really in a long time. I will go there I'm lying. I will go there at Christmas and get something because they'll give you an extra gift card. So if you buy something Apple-ish, they'll be like, oh, and you get a $50 gift card. So I'll go then. But other than that, I never go to Target. But you're triggering me because you're talking about air fryer, y'all. Okay? Because I still don't have an air fryer. No chicken today. So I returned the air fryer that I had that was broke, that I told you I had to do because I got to contend with the situation. And the dude took it, a dude that was ABCD, which it doesn't really matter, but his nails look better than mine. I was like, I wanted to say, where the hell do you get your nails done, right? So he looked at the box because the box was tattered anyway. What's wrong with it? I said, it's broke. He said, well, did the box look like this when you bought it? It did, and it did. It probably was my sign that I shouldn't have took the shit. He said he was looking at it and went and looked around it and all this. And I was like, I can show you where it's broke, child. As soon as you take the damn plastic off, the damn thing fell off. Then on the top, it's a whole crack on the top. I never even took it all the way out the box because of those two things right damn there. Then he says, well, do you want to replace it? I said, no. I said, I will go look for something else. This is Best Buy, y'all. And then he goes, do you want me to credit you? F&A right. Because he's like, do I want to go look and then just come back and exchange? No, sir. No, sir. Because if it don't look good, I'm out of here. And what happened? Didn't look good. And I was out of there. Give me my effing money. So then I was supposed to go to Macy's because I went to Macy's and go look there because I always have coupons for Macy's. And then I never make it upstairs. I just go to the clothing section. And for some reason, I just never make it upstairs. So I guess I kind of F that up, right? So no air fryer today. I'll try again one of these days this week. Maybe tomorrow. Because I think I told you I got minor surgery that I have to do tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be okay. And then I'll be close to the Macy's. And then maybe I'll go over to Macy's and make it to the second floor. Because the clothes have not changed since the weekend. So I should be safe. We'll see. We'll see. Shout out to A-Team. She said, I love me some Macy's. I do love Macy's. And I will be upset if it closes. I can always get something out of Macy's. That's why I go to Macy's no matter where I go. I'm always looking for Macy's to see what they have. In New York, I haven't been so long. I should go just for that reason. But I can always find something, even if it's just one or two pieces, which is yesterday I found 2 items and I'm like, I'll take it. Because you can't put a whole wardrobe together at once. You got to do it little by little, piece by piece. That's what I think anyway. But in the sales, on top of, because I have a Macy's card, all the coupons that they give, you can't beat it. I bought Nike yesterday, so I couldn't use coupons, but it was already on sale. But anything else, so that's where I'm going to go for the air fryer. I'm going to try tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I'm going to try tomorrow, and hopefully I can resolve this. Who knew that buying an air fryer could be so difficult? Anyway, so let's get this party started, child, because we ain't going to be here all day, because I'm going to come back later for sure. I'm definitely coming back with a second show today. But before we get into it, y'all, there was another plane crash. In case y'all didn't see, shout out to my girl up in here. Shout out to the average logical thinker. I've always loved Macy's. I was called an old lady for shopping there in my 30s. Now I'm an official old lady. Call me what you want. I've been shopping, I swear, since I was like 32, 30 as well. Actually, logical, I believe that I'm a little confused because it's been a long time. I think Strawbridge is in Clothier, if y'all know that. It's a place, it used to be in the Delmarva, I think we call it, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Jersey area. And I've had a credit card since them. So I'm not sure if they're the same anymore or if one bought out the other. Maybe not. But that was a place that I used to shop at. And people used to say the same thing when I was a kid. I bought all my kids' clothes from there. It was like, when you go get clothes from there, where the hell else I'm supposed to go? They got cute stuff in the coupons. Child, I do coupons. I don't care what nobody say. Coupon queen at one time, child. Coupon queen. Call me old, I don't care. I'll be right in Macy's until they close the last damn store. Plus, oh my God. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be talking about this damn plane crash. Let me take it off and then before I move on. Because when I was returning yes, this is air fryer. So after I returned the air fryer, right, I was leaving to go to Macy's, right? And I'm in the parking lot going across the, just going to my car. And all of a sudden, this white man, shout out to the white people, and this was on a Sunday, not even a Wednesday, start saying to me, excuse me. I'm like, what's up, child? What's up? Because racism is running rampant around here. He was like, I just wanted to tell you that your boots look so good. I said, okay, white man, you better go. And he's old too. I said, am I on a cruise? I said, because that's the only time that white men talk to me is when I'm on a cruise. I said, excuse me, white man. I was so happy. Yeah, I was happy that the white man was checking me out, child. Come on, white man, in regular everyday life. Child, I tell you, white people don't be paying me no mind. On a cruise, they pay attention to me. Outside of that, never, especially a man. No, never, no way. I'm like, go ahead, white man. And how the hell you looking at my boots? Like, why do you know what kind of boots I got on? You don't even look like you know nothing about what I got on. Because he looked like he's about to go sit on a damn stump and say, Hambone, have you heard? No shade, I'm just saying. Shout out to the white people. That's my song, though. I think that's what the old white man sing on Tom and Jerry, ain't it? You know who I'm talking about. We've talked about this before. That old white man that come over there and helps Jerry and messes with, or is it a mouse? I feel like it's a man. And then messes with Tom along with Jerry. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, all right. So I had to tell y'all that. Let me get back to this mess. Where am I at? That was so funny. All right. So listen. There was a small plane crash and it goes up in flames in Pennsylvania. It was a mouse. Okay, the mouse. All right, sorry. Jerry's uncle, I think, or something. Yeah, I had the thick mustache and then just pulled one out when the thing broke. Oh, I love Tom and Jerry. He probably bought those same boots for his black sugar baby. Guess where they came from, logical? Straight from Macy's. I get everything from there. All right. So let's hear what happened here. This is from last night, so it's probably some updates, but I just wanted to acknowledge what happened. Plus it's in Pennsylvania. Plus it's another plane crash. But my husband told me that nobody died. He gave me the update early this morning. So praise the Lord for that.
A small plane crashing into a parking lot in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Obviously going up in flames. You see the pictures there. ABC's Alex Stone is on the phone now with more. Alex, what do you know?
Well, Phil, we know it was a small plane, a Beechcraft Bonanza, which is a single engine, small aircraft, 5 people on board. We know the pilot had asked to return to the airport, reporting in that there was a door that was open, and then apparently had some kind of a problem in flight. The air traffic controller saying that the aircraft needed to pull up, that they were too low, and then the crash near a retirement community and the plane going down. The NTSB is on its way now, the FAA as well. They're going to investigate. You can see the fire in the area. But what made the plane go down, other than that report of a door being open, Phil, we don't know.
And Alex, you said 5 people on board. Do we know anything about injuries, fatalities? It looks like it landed near some sort of apartment complex.
Yeah, outside of the building and around some vehicles as well. We don't know the condition of those who were on board, other than that there were 5 on board. Only a couple of weeks ago in Southern California, there was an aircraft that went down after that pilot reported a door that was open. That was an experimental aircraft. The NTSB in that one, finding that the door had flown open and they were struggling to get back. That one went down, killing everybody on board that. This is a much more robust aircraft, a Beechcraft Bonanza, not an experimental aircraft, but what the door played in this, we don't know. They wouldn't have been pressurized at that altitude. They would have been much lower. But if the door had something to do with it, if they had another problem, we don't know.
All right. Alex Stone, a lot more to learn about this. We know you're going to be gathering for us. Thanks so much.
Just look at that, though, y'all. That looks crazy. Just look at how... Imagine if you lived here in this, I think they said it's a retirement home, and then you just looked out your window and this what the hell you saw, child. So you're not safe in the air, you're not safe on the ground. Allegedly, like, I'm not trying to be like, doom and gloom or whatever, but it's crazy. I don't know what's going on. It's doors. Is that what the problem is? Look, people just riding by, going to church and stuff like that. Because I think it happened yesterday. And then the debris, when you look at it on the ground, it looks like a war zone, child. Somebody need to be getting it together. But I did read somewhere that plane crashes do happen. Like, this is not like abnormal, I guess. I guess we just paying attention to it now because it's like one after the other, after the other, after the other. But it's not abnormal. Just like, I guess, car accidents happen. I don't know. But I just hope, they cut back. So yeah, so no injuries from last update that I heard. So at least that, not physical, because mentally I'm traumatized and I'm not even there. That just, because you see the plane's tail right here. This is crazy. There's a plane on top of a car. There's a plane on top of a car. I'm traumatized. Anyway, just in case y'all didn't know, just want to make sure that you know, get you up to date. So prayers to the people that were in the plane if they did get out, because then you're traumatized from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? You can be traumatized even if nothing physically happened to you. That's what I be thinking about, that I don't know that a lot of other people think about with a lot of some of these stories. Like if you who was telling that story yesterday? Oh my God, I gotta find who that was. I think we need to do a Crime is Down. It was Anton. Anton was telling a story yesterday about this woman who got almost got jacked, and she was just feeling bad because the people were kids, right? I'm so off topic right now. So she was feeling some kind of way because she felt bad and didn't want to do anything to the kids, even though that they were trying to jack her, right? And she over there feeling empathy and sympathy, let them go. And I don't even think she reported them, right? I'm like, girl, what? What about everybody else? So we got to wait until they take someone out, if they haven't already, before we say, oh, we need to do something. Like we work in a lot of ass backwardness ways, in my opinion. But Child, what the hell do I know? But I'm off topic. I'll do a video about that eventually. Let me get back to Tiffany 2.0, because child, she is wilding. So this is a video from Cooking with Frank, which is very good. It's short, but he kind of sums it all up. Then we'll get to it, right? So Cooking with Frank put this out like 2 days ago. He said it's titled Tiffany Henry 2.0 Interview, More Hypocrisy from Wannabe Mayor. So this is Casundra Hopson Jordan, aka Tiffany Henry 2.0.
But there's so many good things happening in this community, but they're being overshadowed. But there's so many good things happening in this community, but they're being overshadowed by all the negative news.
Yes.
Do you think you can change that?
Most definitely. I have the personality.
I'm not Tiffany Henry. You will not get up in my personal space. I'm just telling you, because that might not work out well for you. So let's not do that. You don't get to approach me. You don't get to do anything. Shut the fuck up.
You know, we have to change the narrative. We don't want people to see us that we're just this community that's constantly suffering or living in poverty, because it's far from what the image that has been put out on the internet.
As she shows the same damn thing that she just now said. Child.
This is what Dalton is becoming. And we're finding more and more houses that are looking like this. But this is the stuff, the YouTubers, they won't post this. They just want to post gossip and mess.
Who's she talking about? Girl, I'm gonna need you to start naming names of all these YouTubers that you're talking about that only want to report the mess, child. This is the same shit Tiffany used to say, remember? Y'all don't want to talk about the good that I do. We talked about all of it. They just be saying shit, talkity, talk, and just out here saying any old thing. We covered it all. I don't know about nobody else. Who in the F are y'all talking about? We talked about it all. We ain't talk about bingo. We ain't talk about that time that she was singing. Yo, watch that video where she was out there singing. We didn't cover the cancer charity. We didn't cover when they was doing the bike ride. We didn't cover every single board meeting, every single Dalton or Thornton Township meeting. Who are they talking about? Who? Every time Tiffany posts something, so we didn't show Tiffany in all her outfits, so we didn't show all that. We didn't talk about her Brandon, whatever his name is, that puts her fashion out there. We didn't talk about that. How many times we saw a video that we were showing where she's saying, y'all don't report on that. Girl, we report on it all. What are you talking about? Child, these people, don't get me riled up. It's too early in the morning on a Monday.
And get those views and clicks. I dare any of them come on my page and get this video and post this.
Girl, we done been on your page and we posted it. Okay, all of it. What did they just be? Tiffany 2.0.
This is the stuff that people need to be made aware of. You don't have to come on my page.
You have a lot of working class people here. You have a lot of retired people here. Just on this block alone are working class people. So to put that image out that the average person only makes like $25,000 or $20,000 a year is false. It is an excellent community with good people.
Like when I look at
we didn't make that number up. That was a number that was given to us about how much these people made. The demographics. I don't remember who, because that's been a while. The demographics, how many people came out to vote when Tiffany ran. The videos, we did the videos way back when she was a trustee, looking at Aunt, looking at Stan, looking at the other trustees. We reported with all of the daggone things that Dan Placco and Ben, what's his name, did. Girl, just talking. Just out here saying any old daggone thing. Shout out to Logical. I appreciate you, hun. She said, Cassie on your ass. She on my ass. Let her be. Bring your ass, Cassie, child. Because if you hear, because I know somebody's going to send it to you, bring your ass. We'd be glad to talk to you, child. We'd be glad to talk to you. Bring your ass. Now, I'm sure that's not the best way to invite someone, but guess what? You're not going to sit up here and try to talk about sounding just like Tiffany, talking about all we do is talk about mess and gossip. Just because what y'all be doing down there turns into mess and gossip, that's not our fault. Yeah, these people act like we went down there and was searching out all this shit to report on and show as mess. No, that's what y'all put out there. I don't care if it was even her, not necessarily her, right? That shit came from y'all. We didn't create that shit. We didn't make this shit up. Delusional, child. Effing delusional. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Shout out to Scorched Earth. Shout out to you, hon. He says new mayor is just chirping. Chirp, chirp. That's all I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing. Just making shit up. Anyway, come on, child. Come on, Frank. Frank, shout out to Frank. Cooking with Frank for the video.
A lot of these people, you ought to be wanting somebody to come in and help you build this thing back up.
That's not messy. She talking about her own town. That's not messy. Child, don't be using my word either. I need to get a lot of things copywritten because a lot of people out there using my shit, right? With no credit. Child, the all damn audacity. You can't do it like me. Anyway.
Y'all are one paycheck from being homeless.
Whoa! We're the messy ones, right? We are the ones talking and making up the mess for clicks and views. Exhibit A, your alleged wannabe mayor, talking about the town that she lives in, talking about the town that she wants to run. I ain't got nothing to do with that, child.
Check from being homeless. I have taken in homeless people. I have let them live in my house.
So social media is okay, but you're more that in-person contact.
Yes.
Because if a Dalton resident says, hey, I want to know more about her, what should we tell them?
You should, first of all, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a woman that cares. And I'm just overall a good person. I tell people, get to know me.
I'm just telling you.
Hold on. She said I'm an overall good person. Oh, y'all, I'm an overall good person too. But guess what? I ain't got no empathy. I ain't got no sympathy.
Cares. And I'm just overall a good person. I tell people, get to know me.
I'm just telling you. That might not work out so well for you. I mean, look at me and look at some of y'all. I'd be mad too.
And I want people to feel safe.
Woo, mid-drink, child. Look at some of y'all. Look at me and look at some of y'all. Child, are these people adults? Are these people really adults? What is going on right now?
Not work out so well for you. I mean, look at me and look at some of y'all. I'd be mad too.
And I want...
Tiffany 2.0. Shout out to Big Tiff though. Yo. And Big Tiff set the bar, child. Let's hear that again, child. I'm gonna have to clip that out. I promise you.
Yo, that might not work out so well for you. I mean, look at me and look at some of y'all. I'd be mad too.
And I want people to feel safe. I want you to get to know me. Forget about what you hear on social media. Forget about what you see on the internet. Get to know me for who I am. Sit down and have a conversation with me.
Let me be clear about something. Because I don't want nobody to mess around and find out. My personal space is my personal space. You don't get to get in my personal space. You don't get to come ask me questions.
I'm going to ask you some real simple questions and I want some real simple answers. You understand?
I mean, look at me and look at some of y'all. I'd be mad too.
Hey, bring the camera, son. Bring the camera.
I'd have been called bitches.
No. Where did oh, Frank. Oh, Casundra. Cassie Cass. Big Tiff 2.0. Cassie Cass. Come on now, child. I'm too old for this. I can give a pass to the people under 30. Child, you're too old for this. You're too old for this. I mean, you can still come over here. I'll interview you, but girl. Mm-mm. You're too old for this. Too old for this. Shout out to Frank though. Woo! Lord, help your people.
I'd have been called bitches, whores.
Now listen to me, little bitch.
Don't mess around and find out. Do not get in my personal space.
What you gonna do about it then?
You can call me all the names in the world. You can say whatever you want to say.
Now listen to me, little bitch.
Shout out to Frank. Woo! Make sure we are subscribed to our friend, our bestie, Cooking with Frank. That is pure gold. I'm going back to get some clips out of that for show. Well, there's someone else. Excuse me. Let's go to the Regina video where he got enough of this from, because she did an interview with Regina Waldorf, however you say her name, child, from NBC Chicago. It's entitled Independent Candidate for Dalton Mayor Casundra Hopson Jordan sits down for a one-on-one interview, which is, again, where he got most of that stuff from. So I'm going to play this, but I'm going to fast forward it because, child, we ain't got time to listen to her all day, especially when she's going to be saying ish that we then got to go and show and prove. Well, actually, Frank already showed and proved she's full of sugar, honey iced tea. But, child, Casundra, feel free to come on over. We'll be glad to talk to you, child.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and how are you?
I'm doing good also.
That's good.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and how are you?
Keep doing that.
That's good.
Let's talk about Dalton.
Oh, let's talk.
What does this community mean to you?
This community means a lot to me. When I moved here, I met a lot of great people, built a really solid bond with the neighbors. And there were times that I could have easily left, but I stayed because I truly love the community and I love my neighbors. It's hard to get good neighbors. And when you got neighbors, it's like family.
Hold on. Is she still having the same issue around the edge of her head where the hair is as she does in that African picture? I feel like I'm seeing something, child, but maybe it's just me.
It's priceless.
That kept you in this community.
How old?
Community, the neighbors, the community feel, the family feel.
Yes.
How long have you lived here?
I've been here 17 years now. 17 years. Yes.
And what made you choose Dalton out of all the other South Lake communities of the city? What made you come to this location?
Well, how I came to this location, well, first through marriage. My husband, his mother, unfortunately, she passed away. She had was dealing with.
You should have asked them to back this camera up a little bit, child. Just back it on up a little bit, child.
Some health issues. So in order for us to be able to take care of her, we had to find a house. So we found a home here. We moved her in so we can care for her 24/7. But unfortunately, she had to go into a nursing home, and from there she transitioned. So we end up keeping the house. Yeah.
Dalton's in the news a lot lately. When you hear the stories, when you hear about them, you see them, how does it make you feel?
Somebody heard us. They backed it on up out of there. But child, shout out to, excuse me, shout out to Condia. 55 girl. Maybe you should find Brandon and let him help you. Cause listen, Big Tiff always had that, when she came out for Thornton Township, was it Thornton Township? No, when she came out for Dalton as the mayor, she came out her best, her Sunday best. The makeup was on point. That wig was laid. I know I'm not focusing on what's important, but child, now that Frank pointed it out, I can't unsee it. I wasn't paying attention to it before, but now, child, you can't miss it.
It's really disappointing because we have been national news, not for a good thing. It's been a really bad negative thing. And speaking with the residents, talking with the people that live in the village, it's just been so draining. It's been like a nightmare that just won't go away. It's like no matter what you do, it's like I go to sleep, I wake up, and the problem is still here. So it's been a nightmare.
But there's so many good things happening in this community, but they're being overshadowed by all the negative news.
Yes.
You think you can change that?
Most definitely. I have the personality. I have the wherewithal. Of course I can change it. I jumped in the race to change it. You know, we have to change the narrative. We don't want people to see us that we're just this community that's constantly suffering or living in poverty, because it's far from what the image that has been put out on the internet.
Did we not just see the images that she's putting out on the internet that we've already seen, that Frank just showed us? Child, politicians.
You have a lot of working class people here. You have a lot of retired people here. Just on this block alone are working class people. So to put that image out that the average person only makes like $25,000 or $20,000 a year is false. It is an excellent community with good people. We just need a change in leadership that's going to bring the morale back, that's going to build this community back up, make it a place that's happy for the people to live at again.
How long did you think about, you know what, I need to be in this race. I need to be, I'm that person. Did it take you long to figure that out? Did you say, you know what, I'm running?
Well, actually, some years ago, it just came to me and I was like, you know what, I'm going to run for mayor. And to be honest, I was like, it's going to be either Dalton or Harvey. But I'm like, I'm here in Dalton. And then when all this stuff started to transition, something inside of me said, now is the time. If you don't get in here and fight for the people and fight for what's right, who else will do it?
Who gonna do it? Who gonna check me, boo? All right, so I just Googled what is the average income in Dalton, Illinois. Now, I don't know if somebody or anybody is here from Dalton, child. And I'm not well-versed on what this necessarily means, so help me out. So it says Dalton, Illinois, the median income is $54,748, and the per capita income is $27,905. Now, I don't know what per capita income means, but it says the median household income is $54,748. So that means the whole house. That doesn't mean that's just one person. That means just the whole house. So maybe per capita income means per person, maybe. The poverty rate is 20% of persons below the poverty line. Number of households, 8,110, and persons per household is 2.6. And the median value of owner-occupied housing units is 128.8. Median value of owner-occupied housing units. Does that mean the houses are worth 128,000? I guess that's all right, right? It's in Cook County. Household income 58,706. And then individual is 32,517. So, okay, it's not in the 20s. That's good. It's not like we haven't heard that before. Let's see what the census says. Census. Yeah, it says 20% of people are in poverty. Population is a little over 20,000. As of July 2023. The rest of this stuff is pretty old. It's saying like 2020. Persons under 18 is about 24%. Female, damn, they break it all down. They got Hawaiians out there. Hispanics, they got Hispanic, Native Hawaiian. No Hawaiianers out there. It is 90% Black and 91% Black if you round up, and 5% white, with some mixed people in there. Owner-occupied housing unit rate, 72%. Median value of owner-occupied housing units, 140,500 up to 2023. So pretty accurate from what we already knew. I didn't know about the housing though and how much that houses was worth, but it doesn't say like what the senior citizens are, or I don't see that anyway. Median household income is 58.7 and per capita income is 29.776, but that was as of 2023. So anyway, so they're a little low. Whoever was saying 25,000 or whatever is a little low. So at least it's not, that bad. It doesn't look like what we thought, but let's not act like it's still not a lot of problems and issues. I want to know what their income taxes are, since they'd be not complaining, but I know the taxes in Illinois are pretty bad. Shout out to Jay Gray. I appreciate you. He said TIF 2.0 person sound like a forehead pocket slick rapper. You ain't ish, okay? Shout out to y'all though. I cannot. Shout out to TQS who has ascended. He said, damn, I paid more on federal taxes. Listen. Well, you international though, so you international. But shout out to TQS. Shout out to everyone who is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
So this is why my hat is in this ring, because I'm truly fighting for the people. I don't have any ulterior motive. I'm not looking for anything to gain. I will see a community that could be great. I live here. I don't like having to go into other communities and taking my resources to them. I like to be able to go downtown and to shop at a store, or to shop at or go to a nail salon, or shop at the pet store, and keep those resources here in the village. Once you hit a certain age, you're like, hey, You know, it's all about comfort. And why can't we have this? And I shouldn't have to take my resources over to the neighboring suburb when I can.
So she's already telling us that they got issues going on in Dalton, that she got to leave the village, her village of Dalton, in order to get stuff done as simple as your nails elsewhere, which is a reflection on Tiffany, of course. But, you know, she wouldn't ever admit that. So then you do have some problems out here, child. And you just said it. You just said it.
Have it right here. So I got in this race to build this community back up.
You're running on an independent party. What's the name of your party?
It's Rebuilding Dalton.
Rebuilding. Why did you choose to run as an independent?
Because when I look at the Democratic and the Republican Party, when I do my research and I look at the characters of a lot of these politicians, I don't want any part of it. You know, I'm a free thinker. I like to think on my own. I don't like to be boxed in. I'm a type of girl that thinks outside of the box. You know, don't box me in. There's a lot inside of me, and there's a lot for me to give and offer to the community. So independent is the only way to go. Yeah.
There are a lot of issues that, you know, Lori Lightfoot was hired by the Board of Trustees to look into. A lot of issues that she brought to light. Even those issues that stick out to you that you think really need to be paid attention to or focused on?
Well, definitely the finances. You know, when you look at the deficit and you look at bills not being paid, you look at the mismanagement of money. That is one of the main things that we truly have to focus on. You have to manage your money. You got to budget your money. You got to, you know, you got to live not beneath your means, but you got to live within your means. So that's one of the main issues is the budget and transparency. You know, I hear a lot of people say transparency, but are you really telling us the truth as far as what's going on with the village? And honestly, I think not. There's a lot that's really going on that the people really don't even know. And it's important to be transparent. When I do things, I like to sit down and say, look, here's the books. This is where we're at. This is what's spent. This is what's coming in. And this is what's going out. And I believe when you have full transparency and you tell the people, then they don't mind getting behind you and rallying with you and being there for you. But you have to really, truly be transparent. You have to. That's the only way it's going to work.
Some other issues that residents have talked to me about is Village Hall being closed off. You know, you have that little area
Oh, yeah.
to do your business. And then also it's going on, you know, several months that the police department hasn't had a police chief.
Yeah. Especially with the Village Hall. You know, there's days I've had to go take care of business and I feel like, oh God, I'm in a 4x4 box. Like, make this stuff make sense. As far as the police department, we have to get a chief that's going to build the morale of the officers. I've spoken with so many officers and the morality is so low. And I'm a firm believer when you build the morale, you make it a safe space for them to work. And then you have to build the bridge and close the gap between the residents and the police officers. They have to understand one another. And then there's another thing when I talk to officers, they're mentally so frustrated. And this is one of the things we need to do. We need to make sure we take care of the mental health of our officers because a lot of them are stressed. And I am a police officer's mother, so I understand it. And with my daughter, I have her once a month. We have a mental check. I create a safe space where you can come, you can sit, you can talk about the issues, you can talk about the things that you're dealing with on the job. You get a chance to release because a lot of these officers, they go out on the street, they're under so much stress. So by the time they get to that person that they're dealing with, they're just ready to offload their frustration. So we have to make sure we keep the mental health of our officers up to par.
With that in mind, the fire department also, they're working no contract. Again, some of the things you may want to look at when you get in office.
Yeah.
I thought they got a contract though. Jason worked out a contract. Is that not true? Prima Donna said nail salons galore in the village. Oh, Cass, what are you doing? Tiffany 2.0, allegedly.
But is that something else that you?
Oh yes, most definitely. Because if your fire department, your police department, those are the main entities that you want up and running. You want to make sure those guys are taken care of. You want to make sure their pay is correct. You want to make sure their 401ks, you know, all the benefits that come along with it because they are the heartbeat of the community. You know, if a house catches on fire and we don't have firemen, we're in bad shape. So the police department, the fire department, those are major entities that must be taken care of.
You know, Lori Lightfoot said, you know, her investigation found these things, these problem areas, but she feels, you know, that this community can get back to good government and can right the ship. Is that what you can do?
Yes. So today, I actually had a meeting with investors, and I have like literally been going hard since I've jumped into this race. And a lot of the investors, they are willing to invest. They're willing to help bring businesses back into this community.
Investors are willing to invest in this community. Does that mean it's going to be, child, what is it called? Oh, it just left my brain. What they did in Brooklyn. What is it called, y'all? I'm sorry, it just left my brain. Good morning to Dark Side Harley Girl. I appreciate your support. She said, honest, these people bring it on themselves. Drifters gonna drift. I don't disagree. I do not disagree. What is it called when the white people come in and then they take over? Thank you, Danny. Gentrification. So is she talking about people that are going to gentrify this 91% Black community? Ma'am, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. And if she loses, right? Is she still going to go through with what she's doing? Because isn't it interesting when everyone's telling you what they're going to do to help the community care so much, and I don't know about her. I'm just saying in general. Even with Cam, when she was done and she lost, did she do any of those things while she was still in office that she said that she was going to do if she had won? So is Cassie Cass still going to bring those investors in, even if she loses, because she cares so much about the village and Dalton? I'm just asking questions. Anyway, TQS said, I think Michonne listened to her work meetings at this speed. If I'm paying attention, because y'all, if I ain't got to speak, I don't give a damn. I barely be listening. I have one earbud in while I got my headphones on, listening probably to something like this here on YouTube. I'm just saying, allegedly, that's what I do. Good morning, man, Zed. I see you starting first thing up in here. Shout out to you. Shout out to the MSDs. It's Women Empowerment Month. Shout out to the MSG King who finally decided to come and do some work last night, briefly, but did some work. Shout out to Full Drinking and Half Thinking. Roddy and Trinidad came on for a little while last night after like months. It seems they've been gone for months. Anyway, come on, child.
But they want to make sure that they're doing it under the right leadership. It's nothing against the other two that has been in office or that's running for office, but they know me, they know of my character. A lot of them have worked with me. They're willing to bet their money on me and help building this community back up. And that's what we need. We know, economics. I mean, it's just like running a household. If you don't have any economics coming in, you can't run the household. So we got to get investors. We got to bring businesses back. When you make it attractive, then you start attracting home buyers. And a lot of these homes need to be put back on the tax brackets. And that's one of the things I have been doing here in Dalton since 2012. I have been making sure that every house possible, if I can help it, get it rehabbed, get it sold, get it back on the tax bracket. Because the more homeowners we have, it eases the load for everyone.
Yeah. It does, but property taxes have increased in this community and all throughout the Southland. And I would think something needs to be addressed there too, because a lot of people can't afford their homes.
Yes, well, I actually, a week ago, talked with the Cook County assessor concerning the taxes. Like, you got to explain to me, why are you just raising taxes? Like, what is the point of just sitting down saying, okay, we're going to raise taxes? Do you guys take the time out?
Aren't they raising taxes in all of Illinois? I don't think it's just down here. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that's in Illinois.
To actually come out and access the homes, or you just sit behind the desk and just raise the prices. So yes, something definitely has to be done about that.
How do you get people to know who you are? Are you door knocking? How do people get to know you, Casundra?
I'm a door knocker. I like to go knock on doors. When I came in this neighborhood, I knocked on every door and introduced myself. Hi, I'm Casundra. I'm your neighbor. Let's get to meet. Let's sit and have lunch. I've thrown barbecues. I just, like for the women on the block, I throw a tea party. Come on, let me introduce myself so you can get to know me and things of that nature. So I'm a door knocker. I'm a people person. I like to go knock on doors, introduce myself. We were out this weekend and so many people invited us into the house. Come on in. And I'm like, yes, that's my type of thing. Talk to me. Tell me your issues. Tell me what you got going on. What are your concerns about the village? So I'm a door knocker. I got to get out there. Internet is perfect. It's fine and good, but it's nothing like that one-on-one contact with the residents.
So social media is okay, but you're more that in-person contact.
Yes.
If a Dalton resident says, hey, I want to know more about her, what should we tell them?
You should, first of all, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a woman that cares, and I'm just overall a good person. I tell people, get to know me. You get to know me, Regina, you'll be like, oh my God, she is just so cool and down to earth. I mean, I'm the type of person that I will give you the shirt off my back. People will tell you that know me on this block.
Anybody want that shirt, Bueller? Does anyone want this shirt, Bueller?
I have taken in foster kids. I have taken in homeless people. I have let them live in my house. I have adjusted my life to help someone get up on their feet. Those are the type of things that I have done. And I have worked in this community. My hands has literally been on 5 houses in this block. This house right here, when our neighbor passed, I bought the house from the son so it wouldn't just not sit, so it can be back.
Oh, look at her. When the neighbor passed, she went and bought the house. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Isn't that nice of her, y'all? Oh. Shout out to Darkside Harley Girl with another 2. I appreciate you, honey. She said her blouse is otherwise not a Macy's buy. It definitely is not a Macy's buy. Not one bit, child. Not one bit. Shout out to you, honey. I appreciate you.
On the tax bracket. I was willing to work extra hours, do whatever I had to do to make sure that this house stayed on the tax bracket.
And you did a lot of the work. That's all the work. You did some of the physical work as well.
Yeah, I'm a contractor. I did like 99.9% of the work. I'm that type of girl. You see me like this, but when it's time to work, you see me with the headband, the construction boots on, you see me with the tool belt on. I get in there and I get the job done.
Girl, can I hire you, child? Because there's stuff outside that need to be done since you're a contractor too. Look at this. You're an entrepreneur with everything, child.
Yeah, and that's what I do.
April 1st is election. You're going to be doing a lot of door knocking up until then.
Yes. April? Every weekend throughout the week, I'm out. I know Dalton is kind of divided up in like 4 zones. And each zone, each weekend, I'm going out, knocking on doors, passing out flyers, addressing the issues of the people. And I want people to feel safe. I want you to get to know me. Forget about what you hear on social media. Forget about what you see on the internet. Get to know me for who I am. Sit down and have a conversation with me. I'm an open book. I have nothing to hide. Yeah, I'm an open book.
My next question, I have to ask you this. The meetings can be a bit.
This camera person sucks, okay? They in, they out, they up, they down, they shake, they still, like, get it together. She ain't even moving that much. They being shady. They being shady. Is this good makeup job, y'all? Ladies, women, females, MSDs. Is this a good makeup job? I'm thinking it's not. I'm being petty right now. That's just me being petty, but I don't know. Is this a good makeup job? Child. Oh, Lord. These colors look like the colors that when I was talking about the white girls the other day. They look like the colors that the white women or white girls used to wear when I was in high school. And then put her eyeball down and start doing all that. Shout out to Phoenix Blaze up in here. I appreciate you, hon. She said, how is she an in-person contact type of person? When the lady approached her to ask her a simple question, she walked off from her and went on a tirade on YouTube. Frank, if you listening, put that in your next video, in your next expose, because I'm pretty sure that's something he has or will pick up on the next time that he does a video. But you're absolutely right. And we covered that. We put that lady up because she was doing the comments at that last Dalton meeting at the field house. And that's the first one that spoke, actually, if I'm not mistaken, talking about how, where that Casundra lady at? How the hell you leaving the Dalton meeting when you're trying to get the Dalton people to vote for you to be the Dalton mayor? Girl, come on now. Come on now. And then don't want to talk to the damn residents? Half damn crazy. Lord, we done spoke him up. Good morning, Trinidad. Thank you so much. MSG Generals, MSD. Oh, no, you didn't spell that name like that. No, you didn't spell that name like that. Don't be, this is how you spell queen. Don't F around. Like Cassandra Jordan says, F around and find out, okay? MSD Queens, peace and Pan-Africanism, not peace and Pan-Africanism, prosperity and power. Good morning, sir. Finally trying to act like you're going to do some damn work around here. Appreciate the support. Shout out to everyone who is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
A bit wild sometimes. Do you go to the meetings? If so, why or why not?
I go to the meetings, but I'm the type of person, I like to be productive. I don't like my time wasted. There's one thing about time, and I'm getting older. You got to maximize every moment. So when I go to these meetings, and a lot of times I feel like they're a waste of time because you get nothing accomplished. So sometimes it's like, I'd rather have a hammer in my hand or I'd rather have my chef jacket on. I'd rather be producing, you know. So I'll go to the meetings, but when it's not productive, I can find something else to be doing. Yeah, I'd rather come out and cut the grass of the whole block than to be sitting in a meeting and watching.
Oh, girl, why she bring up grass? Why did she bring up grass, child? Screenshot. Hold on. Let me get this screenshot. All right, go ahead, girl.
Them argue and fight back and forth and point the finger, and at the end of the meeting, nothing gets accomplished.
And then who suffers?
The residents.
No.
Finish the sentence for me. Dalton is
being rebuilt by Casundra, Hopson, Jordan, and Denasha Harris for the Rebuilding Dalton Party. It's going to be rebuilt. That's my goal. I'm going to rebuild this village. And I am that type of mayor. As I told someone the other day, you will see me out there cutting grass. You will see me out there planting flowers. That's the type of mayor I am. Listen, behind the desk is good, but I'm the...
Has anybody seen that yet? Please make sure you send me the video. Has anyone seen that yet? Please make sure you send me the video.
Type that, listen, if the neighbor or resident called me and said, I need help with something, I'm that one. I'm in the car. I'm there at the house. I'm getting it done. Because that's just the type of person I am. I'm military, you know.
Isn't that what Tiffany said, y'all? Isn't that what Tiffany said when she was out here yippity yapping? I'm with the people, the kids, the youth. I'm out there with the seniors. I'm out there passing out chitlins, chop.
We don't just sit around and we go out in the field and we get it done.
What branch?
Navy.
How many years?
I was in 6 years. I did 4 reserve and then I finished out, 4 active. And then I finished out with the reserve. I was in doing the Gulf War.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. So after that Gulf War, I'm like, you know, I love my country, but I love me more. Yeah.
All right, so she's a military person. Salute to her. Oh Oh my God, you cannot win with y'all. So now she over here being in the military. That still ain't good enough. TQS says she former military. Oh Lord, that means she ran through. The disrespect during Women's Empowerment Month. I tell you, y'all ain't ish. Let me go over here to this interview that Conscious did. I'm not gonna listen to this whole thing because it's an hour and 20 minutes. So this is Casundra, Cassie Cass, doing an interview with a YouTuber named Conscious. So Conscious, from what I gathered, is not in with the regular smegular. So she's like outcasted, not a part of Dalton politics page and all those people. So she is probably considered an outsider, even though I think she lives there. Listen, child, I ain't got no problem with you whatsoever. We listen to everything, regardless of what Cassie Cass says, regardless of what Big Tiff says. Y'all talking about it, we gonna talk about it, good, bad, and indifferent, because child, I don't live there, so it ain't my issue, but it's definitely interesting. So we're gonna listen to a little bit of her interview with her where she's not on TV. So that other one is Regina. So that's on TV. This one is just on the internet. You know how she don't like YouTubers. You know how all these people don't like YouTubers after they get what they want, but somehow, some way they end up being a YouTuber or being on YouTubers' channels for whatever reason. Isn't that interesting?
Yes. Okay. Okay. And there are hundreds of abandoned homes in Dalton that look just like that, aren't there not?
Yes, there are. Let me just switch over here to this little area.
Girl, get it together.
Yes, there are a lot of abandoned homes, and the village looks. I mean, it looks horrible.
How is it not Tiffany Henyard's fault alone? How is it not Tiffany Henyard's fault alone?
Because they all make up the body that runs the village. You can't just put this on one person and not put it on everybody.
Right. People are going to say it's Tiffany Henyard's fault alone that you are 2.0. I don't believe so.
Well, at this point, as far as the Tiffany Henyard's plan, the Tiffany Henyard's 2.0, I am just really beginning to think that people are truly obsessed with this young lady, because I don't get it. It's like everything refers back to Tiffany. And I'm like, okay, you guys, at some point, you got to let this thing go. Like anything that doesn't fit the narrative, or if you doesn't say what they want you to say, or if you don't join in on the clicks, then you're a Tiffany plant or you're a Tiffany supporter. And the crazy part about it is I have never met the young lady, never laid eyes on her, never had a conversation with her. Yeah, I never have.
Then why do you want the job if you don't? Like, wouldn't you need to know about what it is that you're trying to take over? Maybe see what the heck it is that she might have to say. Then how can you say that what's been is wrong is wrong? Have you talked to any of the trustees? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it just seems weird that you're not going to the meetings. I don't remember seeing her there at any of them. She's not staying at the meetings now. You want these same people to elect you. You know you got a lot of competition from Jason House. So that's why it seems like you're just out here just to be an agent of chaos, sounding just like Big Tiff. Now, I agree that everything is not Tiffany's fault. And also that I don't give a damn for those people that don't like that I say that. I don't give a damn. However, like I said, with other things, it can't be just one person's fault. All the people that have peeled away from her, that everybody just wants to forgive now and forget what the hell it is that they did, they all can be forgiven. But everyone must hate Tiffany. And if you don't, and you don't talk about Tiffany, similarly to how we've seen Frank do, then that means there's something wrong with you and you're on the opposite side and we hate you. Child, these are adults.
So what are you and Mr. Harrison's plans for Dalton to make it better?
One of my main concerns for Dalton, when you drive around, and especially in the downtown area, which is the heartbeat of the village, my goal is to bring economical resources back into the village. Because if you don't have finances coming in to help support the village, then you're lost. And when you look at the housing situation, a lot of people are starting to lose their homes. So you've got to have businesses in this village that can help relieve the load.
And you plan on bringing in businesses, correct?
Yes, I do. Actually, since I've started this journey, I have actually reached out to investors. I've been having meetings with them. Some of them I've actually brought out to the village and looked at certain areas where they have potential to build.
And they're willing to take a chance on this village, but they're willing to do it only under my administration because they have sat and they've watched this whole thing play out.
Oh, they're willing to do it, but only under Cassie Cass. Just like all the money that Tiffany was bringing in, maybe. And where did all those funds and grants and all that stuff go? Anybody know? Anybody in the area know? Bueller? Anybody?
And they don't want to deal with Mrs. Henyard, nor do they want to deal with House. They just don't.
Mr. House says he's going to bring in businesses also, and I'm curious about Class 8s and what that does to the taxpayers.
Yeah, it to me it's crazy. You bring a business in, and then you give them such a huge tax break. It's like, what's the point of bringing them in? They're supposed to come in to help relieve the load off of the residents. And when I look at a lot of these businesses that they allow to come in, if they wish to have gone to more of a predominantly white neighborhood, they know that they would have to pay those taxes. But a lot of these businesses, they come in and they know that a lot of these towns are at least 80% African American, and they know the villages are struggling, so they use that tactic, like, well, we want to come here, we want to, produce our, have our business here, but then we don't want to sow a seed back into the village. And I think it's just unfair that you set up business, but then the residents get to patronize your business, you get to make money off of the residents, but then you don't sow a seed back into the village to help relieve the tax load. It's just unfair.
So in other words, you coloreds don't have anything. Maybe it's just me. That's what I feel like I'm hearing. It's sounding a little racist around here.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black,
go where you're being a racist. Racist.
And you can get businesses in without the Class 8s, correct?
I'm correct. And then here's the thing. One of my bargaining tips are, you got to hire residents. I'm looking at, like, someone mentioned about the gas station. How many residents work at that gas station? If you're going to come in and then you want a tax break, at least hire some of the residents so we can recycle the tax dollar throughout the village.
And those
have to make this stuff make sense.
And those Class 8s, they last for 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
They really do. I wanted to bring up this subject as well. These are bonds that the village has taken out every single year for over a decade. Millions of dollars the village is borrowing so they can pay their bills. And then they have to, of course, pay the fees for the bonds up to $25,000 in most cases. These go back to 2009. The city of Chicago, the village owes the city of Chicago for back water payments. And what's your thoughts on that?
It goes back to 2009. We're in 225. So that means it can't all be Tiffany? Oh, no. Oh, no.
These bonds.
I think it's crazy because when I talk with the residents, and especially dealing with the water bill, they're like, their water bill is constantly going up. So it's not like you're not making money. So I don't understand why you're not paying the bill.
Right. In 2017, the village was facing a state taking over Dalton, Illinois, and they had to make an agreement with the city of Chicago, and they have to make payments every single year. It was $11 million settlement. Well, $8 million plus the interest on the settlement. This is going to continue on until 2028. How can you address that?
Well, I'm a firm believer in paying your bill. Like, it's something that's just as simple as paying your bills. Like, if you're going up on the water bill on the residents, and I have talked to many of them, and that has been the number one complaint, like, my water bill is just fluctuating up and down, and it's crazy. So if you're getting the revenue, as far as I am concerned, it's something as simple, pay your bill.
Right. Now, Henyard, apparently, allegedly, keeps on piling on more and more bills. House says we have to pay our back bills first. There were a lot of leased vehicles every single month where they were paying thousands of dollars for leased vehicles. What do you think about the leased vehicles?
I think it's crazy, especially when you look at the percentage rates in which you're paying. And for me, I look at running a village as something that's similar to running your house. You have to sit down and do checks and balances. You got to look at the amount of money that you got coming in, the amount of money that you got going out. You got to look at your position. You got to take a look at all of this. And then you have to really sit down and balance your budget.
Balance the budget? What balance? Look at what goes in and comes out. Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? That's something that Tiffany would never talk about, right? And I don't know if the people, all the people that be at these meetings be complaining, be looking and asking those types of questions, because I feel like that's like just kind of basic stuff. Now, look, shout out to Conscious for this shit right here. I don't know nothing about this, but it does sound like there's some problems going on down there that didn't have anything to do with Tiffany. But listen, you take the shit over. You decided that you wanted to do this shit. I guess it all falls back to you. But did anybody require, who was it? Riley Rogers to address it and do something about it, and whoever was here before him?
Right. And how will you work with the board?
You know, and a lot of people ask that. And I want people to know and understand because people are taking this stuff way too personal. It's politics. And people need to understand that it's politics. Like, I don't have a problem with working with the trustees. If I wish to become mayor, and I do understand and know that some of those trustees are going to be back in those positions, I don't have a problem with working with you. Because if you say you're for the village and I'm for the village, then we put our personal stuff to the side and let's get the job done. I think a lot of them are taking this stuff way too personal. And it's nothing personal. Like, it really isn't for me. It's all about getting the job done. You know, it's not about friendship. It's not about clicks. It's about getting the job done.
No. It is about friendships, relationships, and cliques, and who likes who and who don't like who. And that's why, in my opinion, like other people have said, they need to start all the hell over from scratch. But just say that Casundra Cass got in there. They shouldn't have any problems because everybody sounds like they want to do the same thing. They want to get it back on track. They want to get it differently than what Tiffany had. They want everyone to be able to flourish, bring in business, make a town grow and all that stuff. So why would they have problems with one another if they all want the same things, right? I kind of believe that they would all have trouble if they did get together, but that's just my opinion.
The village is in trouble and we have enough of friendships and cliques and all of that other stuff. It's about getting the job done. Like, I keep telling people, I don't have a problem with them. And I don't know why they keep taking this stuff so personal. Like, people, it's a race. And you got to understand in the race, somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose. But at the end of the day, whoever wins, we all have to put our differences to the side and we have to get the job done. That's it's called maturing. It's called having a certain level of maturity to know that, listen, when you come inside the workplace, it has nothing to do with your personal anything. It's all about getting the job done. I done said this like 1,000,001 times, and I'm not understanding what is it that people are not understanding.
And what is the actual Dalton residents, the voters, saying to you personally?
Okay, like this past Saturday, we actually went out and some of the residents, they actually, you know, we rung the doorbells and things of that nature. They actually invited us in. And the number one thing a lot of the residents are saying,
they want chitlins.
They're like, I just don't believe that Mrs. Hilliard did all of this by themselves. Their main concern is that if they were with her, if they ran on her ticket, if they went throughout the community and convinced everybody to vote for them, vote for her, why should we keep them in? Because you can't separate.
Child, she low key snitching. She low she is low key giving digs to the trustees, right? But then a second ago, she talking about we all need to work together. Is it me? That's what I'm hearing right now. This is what the residents said. So which residents? You ain't get them on camera. Y'all ain't had no conversation. Y'all didn't get a Cassie Cass talks with the residents so that you can get people to say what they got to say so you can hear them say it. She can say whatever she want. She can say whatever she want. How do we prove it or disprove it, right? It could be whatever. I don't know, but she is low key sneak dissing them. Shout out to Kofa in the building. Good morning to you. Always good to see you, hon. Another slacker. When was the last time that you was live, Kofa? The last time I was in the chat? That was what, last week? I tell you, these men and all of their they be working, child, working. Shout out to little Kofa as well. Yes, Tyrone, always blame the YouTubers. Always, it's always our fault, child. We be doing the damn thing wrong.
Break the two, they're all part of the same thing. So these are the concerns that people have been speaking to me. And then they also been the concerns about the taxes. One young lady I spoke with, she informed me that literally 4 of her neighbors are about to lose their houses, in which one of them has to be out by April 1st.
Dear Lord. And what is that person going to do? Where are they going to go?
Yeah, and that was her thing. She was like, you know, it's like, where are they going to go? What are they going to do? Like, April 1st is right around the corner. And it's, yeah, she's like, at least 4 residents from that block stand to lose their homes because the tax bill they got, it's like, you just can't afford it. When you have taxes that starts at $7,000 and then you get a tax bill that increases up to $12,000, that's like an additional anywhere from $400 to $600 a month.
Yo, why in the hell is anyone getting, that sounds like Jersey taxes, $12,000. I promise you, if a $12,000 tax bill came in here, I'm walking out the fucking door. Ain't no way. That is ridiculous. Where the hell is that coming from? For Dalton, where was it? The median was 54K and the cap per capita is 27. How in the hell? How? Where's that coming from? Why is it so much with no fucking business around? Maybe that's the reason why, because ain't no damn businesses around. This don't make no sense. Something just ain't right. Shout out to IMO. I appreciate you, hun. He said, vote no for Big Toe, the Dalton Tell It gang, all on that. Y'all crazy. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. This sounds crazy. All of this sounds crazy. That's what they should be talking about and focusing on, in my opinion, right? Meaning all the people that carry on about, you know, why are you talking about Dalton and YouTubers and all that other bullshit and everything is Tiffany's fault. Who getting to this bottom line as to why y'all's taxes is crazy and why y'all water bills don't make any daggone sense? We know Tiffany wasn't going to address it. I guess Jason got a plan. Anybody heard what that plan was, child? I don't know.
Money on your mortgage. The average person they just don't have an average $500 to $600 sitting around to add to the mortgage every month. So what do you do? So people are literally starting to lose their homes. And I want the seniors to understand, because, you know, they got to say, oh, she's against the seniors. I'm not against the seniors. But I want the seniors to understand, the majority of the seniors, they have tax freeze. So they're not paying these big tax bills like the regular everyday working person is.
That is true. So when you're a senior, your taxes get reduced if you apply for it in most places. So you don't have to pay the same amount of taxes that everyone else pays. So which is a benefit of becoming a senior. So, child, when's my time? Because, child, I could use a break. They just raised the taxes here because they needed something for the schools. And I just be like, I ain't even got no kids in this punk ass. I mean, it's a good school district. It's a very good school district. But y'all don't be trying to nickel and dime me for these damn kids and I ain't got no benefit. I'm about to tell all my grandchildren to come down here and go to these damn schools so I can get my damn money's worth. But they can't live with me, child, because, you know, they be trying to touch the wall. Felicia, shout out to you, says she is lying. She really mad Tiffany lost and she don't want to be mayor. I feel like she is allegedly she a plant for her. Allegedly, okay? Because they sound exactly the same. Shout out to TQS. I appreciate you. He said, now we need a dance break. Play Trend's troll video. Does Trend have a troll video? Oh, Trend's troll. Oh, yeah. Of course, we can do that. Shout out to Trinidad, finally coming back to work. Thank you, TQS.
No. 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 How no? No. No.
Oh my God. Wow. Shout out to TQS. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go back and look at that other video because it is interesting, but I know it's a little dry. I want to hear it because when you think about some of the things that they're saying, though, I feel like what Conscious is bringing up is good stuff to bring up, but the rest of those other people don't be talking about that type stuff. They don't. They just talk about who they like, what they like, and what the hell Tiffany did. So what is it that you're gonna do for the future? So I'm gonna go over to this Minion with Opinion. Shout out to Minion with Opinion, who's another YouTuber that talks about Dalton Child. And he has a video called Casundra, Cassie Cass Exposed, contradicting herself and cursing out the residents. Shout out to you, hun. Shout out to Nicole. Shout out our bestie CIP. Make sure we are following our besties. We need to make sure that they get monetized. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, everyone. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. So let's see what Minion with Opinion has to say about Cassie Cass, child. Look at that. This is her running mate. This is her running mate, and she don't even know his name. This is crazy.
Support us, whether you all want to believe it or not. But did you see any of our supporters acting the way a lot of these other candidates' supporters have acted? Well, we don't know you. Nobody's ever heard of you. I don't have a problem with knocking a hoe out. I don't give a fuck about that's not no race. I would knock a hoe out. I'm like, well, honey,
Wait. Shout out to Trina Downs. I feel like I haven't seen her in a while. What in the world? Knock a who out?
In the way a lot of these other candidates' supporters have acted. Well, we don't know you. Nobody's ever heard of you. I don't have a problem with knocking a hoe out. I don't give a fuck about that's not no
race. I would not go out. I'm like, well, honey, I've been here for 17 years. So I did the interview.
You doing, Casundra? You on live. Go ahead.
And to just see the reaction of the people. You ain't gonna get up in my face and be coming in my personal space with no crazy shit.
Coming in your personal space with some crazy shit.
Just the bully, the meanness, and the nastiness. And I'm like, you guys do know that people can have a difference of opinion, and it's okay. I mean, you can have whoever you want to vote for, you can have whoever you want to vote for, but we all can still treat each other cordial and be nice to one another. I don't have a problem with knocking a hoe out. I don't give a fuck about that's not no race. I would not go out. And I've just never seen anything like it. I'm like, are these people paying you all? Because some of you all are just a little too stressed out. I'm just so sick of the fighting. I don't have a problem with knocking a hoe out. I don't give a fuck about that's not no race. I would not go out. I'm so sick of the name calling. I'm so sick of the backbiting. I'm sick of folks digging up people's personal stuff.
You doing, Casundra? You on live. Go ahead.
Trina?
Yes.
Look at Trina's title here under her name. It says Trina Downs, negative, because Trina be knowing the money situation too. It says negative 113,000 maybe 857. No, that'd be 113,857,398. It says Dusty, Ed, and Vivian STFU, cha. This too much. Shout out to Trent. Thank you, honey. He said Dalton about to have a drill sergeant, MSD dictator. I mean, you know what? I mean, dictator. That woman is not going to make it. That's why I'm like, this is a freaking troll as far as I'm concerned. There's no one going to vote for this woman. She's just on here on YouTube and Facebook, run off at the mouth, allegedly, in my opinion. But Cassie Cash, child, you are welcome to come on over here. I'll be glad to interview you. I'll be fair. I do. But this sounds crazy. I'm just saying. Shout out to Trina Downs, though.
Saying, you ain't gonna get up in my face and be coming in my personal space with no crazy shit.
Coming in your personal space with some crazy shit. Did I come in your I don't have a problem with knocking a hoe out. I don't give a fuck about that's not no race. I would not go out. You play with me if you want to. Casundra, you know where I live, motherfucker. Come knock me out.
Tiffany Henyard 2.0.
No. What? Wait. That is not what I was expecting. I thought y'all was cool. OMG. I can't do this. So there's no difference than where we were with Big Tiff then, huh? No different than where we were with Big Tiff, huh? Viewer discretion is advised, child. Viewer discretion is advised. Woo! Shout out to Jay Gray. I appreciate you, hon. He said, is Trina there? Is she coming out? / Corey Holcomb. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I don't understand. Corey Holcomb know who that is? What's going on? Shout out to Jay Gray, though. Thank you, hon. I got to hear that again. Trina, are you here, girl? If she was, she would let me know.
So no stop.
I'm doing, Casundra. You on live. Go ahead.
Trina?
Yes.
Saying, you ain't gonna get up in my face and be coming in my personal space with no crazy shit.
Coming in your personal space with some crazy shit. Did I come in your I don't have
a problem with knocking a hoe out. I don't give a fuck about that's not no race. I would not go out. You play with me if you want to.
Casundra, you know where I live, motherfucker. Come knock me out.
Tiffany Henyard.
Oh my God. I pass. I pass, child. I pass. Shout out to Kofa. Thank you for the save. He said her shirt got shoulder pads. Kofa must be behind. Yeah, her shirt got something, child. That shirt looked like it came straight from the 80s. People used to have shirts like that where they pointed out, the white people used to wear shirts where they kind of pointed out on the sides or whatever. That is exactly what that looked like. But what is going on? It seems like I got nothing.
2.0. The geriatric and extra cuckoo edition has officially kicked off her Let Me See How Badly I Can Embarrass Myself tour. And guess what? She's filmed every second of herself looking like a complete and total fool. The good news? We get front row seats to what might be the worst campaign run Dalton has ever seen. It is so cringe watching her actually believe she has a shot in hell at winning this election. But at the same time, it's hilarious to watch. And yes, for those just tuning into the Dalton drama, this lady is really running for mayor. She probably looked at Tiffany and thought, well, hell, if she can do it, why not me? But here's the thing. It's a new day in the village of Dalton. And the residents, they're not standing for the foolishness anymore. So let's talk about it. Drop a comment below and let me know. Do you think Casundra Jordan will even get 12% of the vote? Has this little...
She won't even get the 500 votes that Big Tiff got, child. Not even. And I agree, Jay Gray, another embarrassing Keisha. Like, I don't even say that, but that's exactly what I thought as I'm listening to this. Child, all this acting like you all that, and at the end of the day, you just as bad as what the hell it is that you're talking about. This looks crazy.
Press run helped her case or made it way worse? Did any of this change your mind about her? Be honest. Also, big announcement. A new YouTuber is coming with some hot and juicy content, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. Minion with Opinion is helping produce, and y'all, she is hilarious. We even worked on her intro together, so let us know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments.
All right, I guess you done, because ain't nobody trying to hear all that. So Cassie Cass is still out here taking a look at all the horrible spots in Dalton to point out how bad things look. So here, this is like video number 4. What Dalton is becoming. This is as of March the 6th, part 4. Because, you know, she running around town showing everybody how bad the town looks. That's why they need her, because the town looks so bad. So she's going to bring in, she has investors already that she can bring in to invest in community, to invest into this community, right? And my question is, if she don't win, because I don't believe she will, is she still gonna, does she care enough in order to bring that stuff still into the community, or at least pass the information on to Jason and the rest so that they can do what needs to be done for the community?
Good afternoon, good people. As you can see, it is a nice sunny day outside. And of course, I am Casundra Hopson Jordan, running for mayor of Dalton, and I'm coming to you with what Dalton is becoming, part 4. So here, you guys, we got another one. This is on Grant Street. Let me zoom in on I'll walk down and zoom in on the street address, or the street sign rather. This is 14306 Grant Street. Look at this house. Let me zoom in so you guys can get a good visual of this. This is what Dalton is becoming. And we're finding more and more houses that are looking like this. But this is the stuff, the YouTubers, they won't post this. They just want to post gossip.
They just love to blame somebody else, huh? Knowing damn well if it wasn't for YouTubers, these stupid ass stories wouldn't have got as much coverage as they did. The all damn audacity.
And mess and get those views and clicks. I dare any of them come on my page and get this video and post this. This is the stuff that people need to be made aware of. Look at this house. Out of order tree branches, just entwined into the electrical lines. This is what the village is becoming. So while everybody is so mad and upset, you need to be asking the question to everyone that has held a seat in office, where is the money going?
Okay, now that I agree with, and you got the right to ask, and you should be able to get some damn answers for sure. But those questions probably should have been asked long ago, but what the hell do I know?
What are you guys doing with our tax dollars? Why is our town looking like this? See, when we say transparency, we need full transparency.
God.
And the date on these houses. Yeah, this notice went on this house in 2023. We're in 25.
How's it still sitting?
And it's still sitting. We have one here across the street. Let me go over here, right across in front of us. The notice that has been put on this house was back in, what year was that, 2002?
2002.
And it is on its way to looking like the other houses. Look at this. Look at the backs. Look at the yard. I mean, I can appreciate you boarding it up, but look at this. We're finding more and more properties in Dalton that is looking like this.
Anybody need to invest? It's probably where you could go invest and make some money for future, child. 2002, 23 years just sitting here vacant. This is all Tiffany's fault too, child.
But everybody is mad. Why are you showing it? Why not show it? You say you want true transparency? Well, this is true transparency. Let's show you what the village is really starting to look like. And all of these people come in position and they just want money. They just want positions. They want power. Why haven't they done anything about these properties? And a lot of these people have been in position for years. It would be different if this was their first term, but that is not the case. These people have sat in position for years and nothing has been done about this. Look at this. But they'll come and stick a sign in front of the house and then walk back and ignore it like it doesn't exist. This is what Dalton is becoming. This is the real Dalton. And I got news for you. When more people lose their homes due to taxes, you're going to get more houses that's going to start look like this.
She right.
So I challenge your YouTubers, since you want to be fake journalists, post and show this. Yeah, you come on my page.
Yeah. Here we go again, child. Just blame somebody that ain't got shit to do with shit in order to get your message out. Nicole, I think it was you that asked if she got a site. She ain't talking about no site, no website, no play. Like, I don't know how they run campaigns down here. It's just, child, get a Facebook page and an Instagram page and run your program from that. Crazy. I don't know. She got a campaign manager. I don't know. All this look crazy. Shout out to Miguel Domina said every corner fried chicken restaurant, liquor stores, and haunted churches that's abandoned. So the churches are abandoned too. Tiffany could have did something for the town, having done something with this. 2002 to have an abandoned house, y'all. That's freaking ridiculous. And somebody lives next door or across the street from that. Ain't no way. Because as soon as you got abandoned houses and stuff like that, that absolutely breeds crime. Not even rodents, shout out to the roaches from yesterday, but it breeds crime. Child. Is any of the trustees talking about that? Like keep it, Casundra, keep it to the fucking people in the town that could do something about it. That shit ain't got nothing to do with us, but we'll talk about it. But the point is that what the fuck we supposed to do? Except for me to say that this could be a great place to get invested, get it on the low right now, and then it'll eventually come up, and then you're going to be set. Now, if the white people come in, it's going to be called racist. Say I'm lying. If white people come in, then they got a Starbucks and a Home Depot and a Walmart and gets gentrified, they're going to say that it's racist. So it's better to leave it like this after 20 years, as long as you can say black people run it, right? When it's 80% black or whatever the percentage was, I forget what it was now. Instead of getting it to be a better community and bringing in businesses and making it flourish and making your property appreciate, that would be racist. Yeah, I promise you that's what they would say.
Age with all the gossip and the mess, but I bet you won't post this. I bet you won't talk about this. I bet you won't ask clean.
She thinks you're using reverse psychology. Child, go to hell and just talk about the damn town.
House 2025 about this. Oh, because that's too much like right. You know, we don't want to make our favorite politicians, you know, the people we say that's going to be good for the village. We don't want to make them look bad because God forbid they have to answer as to why the village is looking like this. Yeah. And trust me, there's more to come. As a matter of fact, let's drive around the corner to the other one.
Yep.
Yeah, we got tons and tons of houses like this. And this is in your downtown area, an area that should be growing, but instead it is dying. And people say, oh, that's not Dalton. Yes, it is. It's Dalton all day, every day. Yeah, look at that.
Did she take it down? What the hell? Uh-oh. Did she take it down? I don't know what happened. Hold on, she got another one though. Hold on. Let me bring it over. Woo, Lord. This too much. All right. So she got another one.
So the area that I'm in today, we are literally here in the downtown area, literally right across the street from the village hall.
Cross the street from the village hall.
So this is another area that...
Yo, we keep hearing the train. I see it in the background. So are they just passing through, or is there some business that they doing in the town? They dropping stuff off is my question.
It's just has gone down, going to the dumps. And this is what it's looking like. All of these houses in a row. This is what Dalton is becoming. It's unfortunate for this house because it still has good bones, but yeah, this is what we're dealing with. This is what Dalton is becoming. So we're out today, just walking around the village, taking a look at certain areas, assessing everything to get a visual of the areas that we're going to build back up. Yeah, this is what Dalton is becoming. Look at this. These houses. And it's just baffling that people are so upset that I am posting what the village is really starting to look like. Yeah, look at this. This stuff has been like this for years. Clearly there was a house here once before, but it looked like it had been torn down. But yeah, this is what Dalton is becoming. Look at this.
Oh my God. This looks like, oh, let me turn the volume down here. This looks like like a house on a plantation. It looks pretty big. You know, like in that movie Django, you know what I mean? It looks like the house that Leonardo DiCaprio lived in, that big ass house, and then everything else was the damn plantation, child. That thing looked big.
Of course, we had a visitor out today. Someone wants to
pause, no Diddy, because I know CIP is about to write something.
Again, following me in a it was a gray SUV. So here, let me say this. If you're gonna come and follow me, get on out and come talk to me. I got work for you to do. You can pass out flyers. There's a lot for you to do besides stalking, okay?
I can't pass
out. You guys know
flyers,
you don't put no fear in my heart. I don't walk in fear. But this is what our village is becoming. Look at this. I'm quite sure this was once a beautiful home. Yeah, this is what our village is becoming.
Those trains just pass through. They don't even stop and do anything in the town of Dalton. Because I swear all I ever hear are horns of damn trains going through. This is a hot effing mess right here. Who just said the median sales price is $169? That ain't nothing. You probably could make a deal though. You probably got to pay the back taxes though. Oh Lord, this is a mess. I'm not paying no fucking back taxes. If they could give something where you don't, even though I don't know, y'all, if they could cut up a deal where you don't have to pay the back taxes, that might work out. But then they'll come in and charge some insane tax the next damn year. This is tricky. It could be opportunity for people with money. Probably white people.
And to think this is right in the heart of the downtown area, where this area should be booming. We should have businesses here. This should be a community that we can be proud of. But because of people on personal gain and political agendas, the village is just constantly going down.
Now, I wouldn't just blame the current people, child. I feel like this didn't just start in the last 4 years, so let's be fair.
Should be going up. It's becoming a desolate land. Look at this.
Oh,
actually
Lord.
Have the nerves to be upset. Like, you upset for the wrong reasons. We got to start holding these politicians accountable. They want these positions. They need to be held accountable. You're sitting in office. People say, oh, it's not their fault. Baby, you're sitting in office. You're running a village. It too is your fault. Look at that.
Wow.
But this is what Dalton is becoming. You know, everybody's after paychecks. You want the positions, you guys have to do your jobs. There is no excuse that this village should be looking like this. And as I stated before, it'll be different if this was your first term. But most of these people have been in position for 4+ years. They've been here.
She ain't wrong. Shout out to Phoenix. She says this area is between several freight train depots. So that's another downside because the trains come through regularly all day and all night. I swear to you, that's all I feel like I hear when people take videos here or the programming or whatever. That's crazy. Ain't nobody got time to be listening to that all the damn time. Shout out to Anthony Jackson. I appreciate your support, hon. He said Dalton, Harvey, Markham, Calumet City, south and west side of Chicago, Riverdale, and many Black areas of Illinois look like this. She's not showing anything new. It's been like this for years. Interesting that you should say that it's the Black areas. Anthony, are you racist? You can't say that. Anthony, you can't say that. It sounds a little racist.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't Black.
Go, you're being a racist. Racist!
That's not allowed. That's not allowed. Because, you know, when you say something like that, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that it can't not be true, but I mean, you named all these places. We know these names, but I don't know the demographic makeup of all these places, right? Only because we've been hearing about it last few years, looking into this Dalton crap. So I'm gonna just go with what you say. Plus, we just saw that on whatchamacallit, we was the demographic site. It was 90%. Was it? What was 80? I'm gonna just say 80 because I'm not really sure. Black people. So we see who's in charge, mainly Black people. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Shout out to you, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let me shout out Scorched Earth. I appreciate you, honey. He said, no one will invest in properties until they see a corporation move to the area. Isn't it all elderly people there? A lot of elderly people, it seems like. And that would make sense. That would make sense. That's what somebody should be talking about, right? What you going to do to improve and make the taxes lower because you're bringing in the business, right? Now, Cassie Cass out here talking about what she's trying to do. But again, I would beg everyone to remember, one, will she do that if she loses? And two, why aren't these things that the trustees are talking about? And I'm not saying that the things that they were talking about, like the fire people and even the getting the police department under control, that is important. But focusing everything on damn Tiffany is, I think, what really Cassie Cass is trying to say. And again, I don't think she's going to win at all, but some of her points are valid, even though I know there's people who can't look that far past their hatred for Tiffany to say, yeah, what are we going to do about this? Get some fucking businesses in here. You obviously get those business licenses out to all those other people, knowing that you got to fix the money problem, where the money reside, who it went to, how it got there, where all the missing checks are from. Yeah, you got to get that stuff done too. But you got to do something to improve this damn community. When we looked at that video, when they were outside of wherever the hell they were, when they announced that they were doing clean house, and we looking around like, child, this place look a mess. We said that then. This place looks a mess. Not that building necessarily, even though it did look a little rundown. But like if you look behind at the background when they panned, it looked exactly kind of like what she's showing right here. Don't nobody want to talk about that? Nobody wants to address any of that. That shit is important too, especially if you want people. Like, how many times have I said, why would I come to Dalton? Why? Give me a reason to come to Dalton and I'll go. Give me a reason to come. I'm not going to fucking election. I don't give a shit. Give me a reason to go to Dalton and I will. Like, you can't even get me to go to the steakhouse because I don't know if that's moving forward or not. I would go for the steakhouse one day, and I'm driving in because I'm going to stay someplace else. I'm not staying there. But that would be the one reason I could possibly see. Y'all never give me a reason. No one has ever given me a reason that I should go to Dalton. I don't want to meet these people. No shade. No, that's just not what I need to do to spend a plane ticket on. But I do it. It's not a big deal. Shout out to Kenneth. I appreciate you. He said Trump can send the gold card people here. Yo, what if they made this like a place to send the asylum seekers if they stayed? Yo, what if they did that to all them counties? What was the counties? Hold on a second. All the counties that I'm gonna call them counties, the villages that Anthony named: Dalton, Harvey, Markham, Calumet City, South and the West Side, Riverdale. What if they did that? Oh, they would be mad. Wow. TQS said Anthony is correct. It's been like this since the 80s. Oh yeah, you from Chicago. This is interesting, y'all. This is interesting. Good morning to JP. We didn't see you yesterday, sir. What happened to you? Calling your ass out. Shout out to John Phillips, demonetized. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to Anthony with another 5. He said, I'm black. Are you black? Grew up on the south side of Chicago and born in 75. Shout out to you, Generation Xer. Listen, I know some of y'all know I have never, ever heard of Dalton until this, and definitely not the rest of those towns. Just learn that shit just from following this mess. And we're going to keep following it. Again, tomorrow, for those that don't know, it's a Thornton Township meeting, and we shall be there. That's what we're doing tomorrow evening. So be there or be square. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Primetime said, do they have an airport? Yeah, it's probably called Chicago International. That's the airport, child. What is the airport to get into Illinois, y'all? Isn't it like Chicago International or something? I will come to Chicago, right? And I don't want to because I don't trust y'all because the crime is too much, to have some pizza. But a friend of mine just recently went there and he had a good time and he didn't feel unsafe. So I would consider it for a very short time, 2 days. Then ride down to Dalton and then ride my ass on back and then go straight to the from the hotel to the daggone airport. Okay. Midway and O'Hare. That's the one that's famous that I've heard of. O'Hare. So I would go to O'Hare probably, I believe. 2 days, and then I'm out. That's probably 2 days and one night too, from one day to the next, and then I'm out. Everybody messing with these people. Casundra, Cassie Cass, child. If I come down there, it won't be before the election. Because I'll be like, I'll come talk to you, boo.
Like, who wants to come out and look at this? This downtown area should be like,
this is downtown?
Just a joyous place to come. Especially on a beautiful Sunday like this. People should be able to come out, sit outside at the restaurants, have a nice lunch, enjoy the weather, and recycle the dollars back into this community. But this is what the community.
Child, I don't live in Philly. Are you crazy? I do not live in Philly. It's just the major city that everyone would recognize. Come on now. You know, I don't live in no damn Philadelphia. They crazy too.
Community is becoming. If people say, I want transparency, well, I'm going to give it to you. Let's give people the truth. Let's show them what is really happening. Not what you just want them to see, but what's really happening. Yeah, look at this.
That is a lot of area.
Here's our library. Thank God the structure is still standing strong.
The structure is still standing strong, so the library is closed too? The library is not even open. Wow. But the structure is still standing, child. Thank God for small favors, I guess.
But this is what our village is becoming.
Becoming? It is. Ain't no becoming.
You say, oh no, that's not Dalton. Yes, it is. Straight ahead. Let me zoom in. This is downtown Dalton.
Oh my God, this is like a main strip. Is this Sibley? Because that's all the street I ever hear about is Sibley, right? Child, man said downtown Dalton is 2 buildings and 3 child, and 3 vacant lots. I cannot. Yes, get to work. Get to work, JP. We'll see you later. Maine said the library is open. So in order to get to the library, I gotta go past the 2 plantation abandoned buildings. Isaiah says a perfect place for a Saks Fifth Saks Fifth Avenue. This looks like down by Temple. I can't think of what the name of the street is, but at a time in my life, which I've already told you about, I used to go see strippers, right? And they used to be down the street from Temple. Temple area is not a great area either. I can't think of the name of the street. It is a horrible street in Philly. But I used to go there willingly. And at night, and what they did was for the strippers, you go in there, right? And they lock the doors. It was that bad that they locked the doors. You're on the inside, you know, with whatever's going on the inside. We eat, you bring your own food, all that type of stuff. But then when you came out, be careful, get straight to your car and get straight out. That's what this looks like right here. Because at night, it just looks like it would just change over and look crazy. Lord, Lord, Lord.
This is what it's looking like.
Good
Let me
video.
show you what's on the other side, the opposite side of the street.
What else, girl?
And as I drive throughout the village, going throughout the blocks, more and more houses are emptying out. We got more and more people that are losing their homes. So our goal is to actually bring businesses into this community so we can relieve the load off the average working person. Yeah. This is what we're becoming.
Another one?
This is what Dalton is becoming. And more people are losing their homes because of these high taxes. And it's unfair to work so hard to build and have something. And then it's all gone because you got politicians, you got people that sit in office that's just after a paycheck and just refuse to do their jobs.
That includes Ant too. I agree with you. That would be an awesome place for an Amazon warehouse. And then that would bring jobs, and then they would complain because it's not enough money and they'd be taken over. And what's his name? Bezos is making too much money, but that would make sense. Tear this shit down, put that shit up there, get a fucking job, and hopefully that would help with the tax situation. aren't they talking about that when they're talking about Clean House? Because Clean House just is focusing on Tiffany, right? I don't know. Don't come for me, okay? She, as crazy as she is, she got some legitimate questions and concerns here. I'm just saying. Somebody said, was it Erie Avenue? It is not, but it is definitely a short name. I'm gonna see if I can find out. But it's right around Temple, and Temple is not safe for all the people that go there. Good luck to those people in certain areas, I should say. But shout out to Philly.
Look at this. Yes, this is what our village is becoming. Look at the grass.
It's Diamond. It's Diamond Street, child. Not a good place to be. It's probably worse now. So yeah, that's where the strippers were. We're on Diamond in Philly, down by Temple. In the dark at night. Woo! Praise the Lord. The Lord was watching out, y'all. The Lord was watching out.
On up in the doors.
It's just one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. Tiffany out there throwing parties while the damn town looked like this, child. Same with Riley Rogers and whoever was behind him.
This building down here has been empty forever. So when people say, that's not Dalton, you're making it up. Well, here, what did I say? Dalton Public Library. Yeah, this is our downtown area. This is what this village is becoming. There's another building. Look like someone might have gotten this house. I see a permit in the window. But look at this. Boarded up. No businesses here in the downtown area. It's like a deserted land. Nothing. But everybody wants those positions. Nobody wants to give up those paychecks, but they're producing nothing. And their only plan when they get in office is to raise the taxes up again, as if the people in the village can survive another tax hike. Like, they don't understand. Like, you have to bring businesses into this village, and you can't be giving them tax breaks, but then the people in the village patronize the business, but the companies don't sow seeds back into the village to help pull us out of the debt. You got to make this stuff make sense. Yeah, my good people, this is what Dalton is becoming.
Phoenix said, don't forget when Tiffany was there, she blocked a lot of businesses that were trying to put properties there so they could have made revenue and cleaned up the area, but she chose to deny them. Agree. But that one, some of these years that she's giving on some of these places was well before Tiffany. That's all I'm saying. Tiffany is the one that wouldn't give Larry. Has anybody found Larry yet? You know who I would love to talk to? Who can find Larry, who is in charge of the Boom Boom Room? Ain't seen him since that segment aired where she allegedly provided the receipts. Is that man okay? Is he getting his boom boom back open? Because I'll go visit his establishment because they had probably some good food, and then they had gambling in the back. Yo, they could bring a casino here that would resolve everything. They could bring, it would take years to do, but they could bring a whole casino here and that would resolve everything. Crime, no. But with regard to money and revenue, that might help. Where's the check cashing guy? Didn't he go to jail? Didn't he get arrested? The guy that cashed the $500,000 check? I'm surprised, TQS, that he didn't send them down there, honestly. But he wants everyone to be fair. I've been getting bits and pieces of those hearings from the mayors. These people crazy. These mayors is crazy, okay? All of them. Enough of them. Illinois won't allow another casino. They just opened a casino in Homewood, Illinois, which is about 8 miles away from Dalton. They can't win for losing. They can't win for losing. Shout out to Exquisite to confirm Broad and Diamond still wild there, child. All I'm going to say is I was young. I'm going to just leave it at that. Because, child, that didn't make no sense for me to be anywhere near there. None. Let me move on to the next one, child, because she got another one. This looks like the place where they did that clean house opening. Maybe it's not, but that's what it kind of looks like to me.
This is Casundra Hopson Jordan.
Yeah, girl.
I'm running for mayor of Dalton.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to come out this morning so I can do what Dalton is becoming part 3. So for those of you that says, oh, this is not Dalton, this is some made up area. So listen, the area that I'm covering today, as you can see, I'm in the downtown area of Dalton.
Downtown?
Let me make this clear.
Girl, that's a nail salon. You can go get your nails done there.
Right. So you guys, you can see this.
This is it. Look, their faces is up there. Y'all remember this. This is where they came and did their welcome to clean house, or whatever you want to call it, I believe. And then this might be where that lady who wanted to be the food distributor lady, child. That's been a long time. I feel like I haven't heard from her either. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
This is downtown Dalton. Literally right down the street from the Village Hall. So the area that I'm going to show you is literally right down the street from this location.
And so yes, because this was the view when they panned out. It was this, and I'm like, what in the hell is this? Because it looks a mess, which is what she's showing right now. Wow.
I'm saying that's not Dalton, or why people
Oh,
are
it
mad
is.
and upset.
Oh, it is.
You really, especially the residents of Dalton, you really should be upset.
You should be. You really
because
should
look, this is downtown. So for those who say, oh no, this is not Dalton.
No,
you see that street sign? Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. Dalton, Illinois, all day, every day.
Dr. Scott. Thank you.
This is downtown Dalton. And it's looked like this for
child. For those that live in the area, you know what this looks like? Sorry, y'all. This looks like Chester. For Chester, Pennsylvania. For those that know, this is looking like Chester, a portion of Chester, Pennsylvania, where there's a lot of, I haven't been to Chester in a while. I used to hang out in Chester, unfortunately. Not hang out, but I used to go to Chester many, many moons ago. And it was not a safe place then. It's not a safe place now. A lot of crime. It looks like this. It's mostly Black people that live there. And it looks a lot like this. It looks similarly to this. This is interesting. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Thank you for the Free Indeed Food Pantry, Phoenix. Yes, I forgot about that. It's still up and running. At one point, I used to volunteer there for Dr. Scott. Yeah, shout out to her. So all is good with her then, because I remember that story where Tiffany wouldn't allow her to do something to renovate the building, which needed to be renovated, and that was on the news, and that was an issue because I guess she wanted to pass out the free food. I don't know. Anyway. Shout out to Jay Gray. He said, thank you, honey. He said, Michonne was hanging out with the dregs. I was. Anyway, focus, Jay Gray, focus. Shout out to Reality TV, Reality Check TV Chicago in the building. Good morning, hon. Reality Check TV was preaching last night. I was in there. I was listening to you for a good hour, sir. Shout out to you. I appreciate everything that you do with regard to the Lord and with regard to Dalton. So shout out to you. I sent you a gift. I don't know how that works, so hopefully you got it. Gifts is a thing now, so I don't know what that means and how it works, but just FYI, appreciate you, hon, everything that you do over there. Phoenix says she expanded recently for adopting parenting classes, another thing that's needed, and skill sets learning like computers and budgeting. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. That's good for her. That's good stuff there. Appreciate the information. Shout out to Daniel. Or Camden. Camden has improved. Camden has improved. It kind of depends on where you go. Because, Jay Gray, we used to go skating over there in Camden, child. Another place that I had no business being. Yo, the skating rink is in the hood of the hood. It was not safe there either to come out in the night. I'm telling you, the Lord is my shepherd, child. I had no business being there. It maybe old Camden. It's a little bit better, especially around where the what is it? I haven't been there in years. What is it? The museum, child. I can't even think of what it is. We took the oldest granddaughter there one time, and it was fine. Aquarium, but it's not like anything like the Baltimore Aquarium or the aquarium in Boston or anything like that. But it'll do something nice for Camden, right? I still wouldn't go there at night, but you know. Well, that's just me. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you, hon. Everyone, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
For years, it's like a desert. It's deserted. It's nothing happening. So this is the area that I am covering today. As you see, right here off of Sheridan and King Drive.
Not
Look at this. This building has looked like this for years.
You know what, Post Jerome? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was safe because ninjas wasn't as bad as ninjas are today. I'm gonna give you that credit because I guess they had rules back then. Because between that and the Lord, I'm telling you, too many places that I had no business being. None. Praise the Lord.
But everybody want to be back in office. These people have sat in position for years. And why is the village looking this way? Look at this. This is what Dalton is becoming. Look at these houses. And this is right down the street from Village Hall. So it's not like they don't see it. How about they really just don't care? It's all about a paycheck. Look at this. But everybody wants positions. They want to get back in office. They want to secure those paychecks.
Look at the ground.
But they don't want to put in the work.
You know what this also reminds me of, child? I'm just calling out everything. When you go right over the bridge, the Delaware Memorial Bridge into that part of Jersey. Shit, all of a sudden I'm drawing a blank. I can't figure out. I'll figure it out. I'll Google it to see what it's called. But if you go into that area, regardless of how you get into that part of Jersey, if you go over there, it looks similar to this. It looks similar to this as well. It's a mess. It's ghetto. It's hood. We do go there, still go there for reasons. But I'll just say that it looks like this. It's predominantly Black. I mean, don't get mad if you want to. It is what it is. The truth is the truth. The facts are the facts. Don't be there too late at night though. But it looks like this part of Jersey. Let me look it up. I feel like I want to call it something with a C, but hold on a second.
This is what this village is becoming. All of these people have been in office for years. And this stuff has looked like this for years. So it makes you wonder, where is my tax dollar going to? What is the tax dollars being spent on? Now, the people that lived across the street, we were out here the other day, and we actually got a chance to speak with them. And they're like, this has been like this for years. Let me let this window down. Yeah, you see this house? Look at this. This is Dalton, Illinois. This is what it's looking like. Look at this building. It's been deserted like this for years.
It's called Pennsville, New Jersey. Pennsville, New Jersey. Somebody said, Pink Fairy said there are places like this all across America. Of course it is, but we're talking about Dalton right now. So we're talking about Dalton because she's trying to run for mayor allegedly. Jason House is running for mayor. And we're still dealing with Tiffany until she's out of here and talking about the trustees. She's basically talking about the trustees and what all the people who are so supportive of all the trustees, what exactly are they looking for with all of this going on in this town? You can continue to focus on Tiffany and everything that she did and done, but it's not all her fault, which is what I've been saying. This stuff has been going on for years. These buildings didn't just get this way in 4 years. They didn't. So it's on Riley Rogers and whoever was before them. And she's right. You want to be trustees and all and focus everything on getting away from Tiffany, which is fine. But what are they going to do to make the town better? Do something about bringing people in. Child, who even wants to visit? I'm telling you, there's no reason to visit here. What is the reason to come and visit here? Nothing. Everything is low, but them taxes is crazy, of course. The crime got to be, listen, I've seen some of the crime, the things about the crime going on around here too, because they put it in the Dalton page. It'd be a mess. It's some ish for a small town. Let's keep that in mind. Shout out to Trey. I appreciate you, honey. He said, this reminds me of my hometown, Vicksburg, Mississippi. But we got like 5 casinos though. I don't know if that's good or bad because Atlantic City looks like trash. They're trying to revamp it, and there are some nice spots in there, but Atlantic City has always been trash. That's another place where I go straight in, come straight out. Go to the outlets. That's it. Ain't no walking around there at night either for me, unless it's summertime on the beach side. Other than that, if you have a casinos like that though, it's gonna bring a certain element anyway. And, I've never traveled or I've never walked off of the Strip of Vegas, so I don't know what it has there. But hope to find out in June. We shall see. Not to find out what's going on the backside, but I'm just saying casinos bring a certain element. We all know that. But child, it can't be no worse. In my opinion, what can it be any worse? Get some jobs, get some people employed, bring some money in. Casinos got to bring a bunch of business. You know what the funny thing is about casinos, though, for people that like to gamble, because people like to gamble, right? A lot of Black people like to gamble. I'm just saying. I don't know no good demographics on it. But for us not ever having any money, child, we can figure out a way to gamble. I'm just saying. That's just my 2 cents, yeah.
Downtown Dalton, right down the street from Village Hall, right around the corners from the campaign headquarters. Look at this. But yet we want those positions, though.
What in the world?
We want to be back in office. We want to secure our paychecks. But we don't truly want to upgrade the village. Let me zoom in on this. Look at that.
People just dumping their trash. Who knows how much these damn trustees get paid? How much, like, oh, that's right. I forgot CGA is in Vegas. CJ, I forgot those arms is out there in Vegas because he moved. George Sims says, Michelle, the more you reveal your past, sounding mighty ratchet. I don't know. I ain't no innocent around here. I'm just saying, but shit. I'm not innocent in any way, shape, or form, but I don't have to advertise everything on the internet like other people do. Shout out to the 90s, the 80s and the 90s, and Generation X. I am not innocent. Shout out to Chaotic Romello. I appreciate you, hon. He said, I'm from Chicago and Dalton is similar to Kent. Oh no. We're going to leave Camden alone. Camden has tried to do their best. This is the only part of Jersey where I'm like, all right, at least they trying to do something outside of Atlantic City. The rest of New Jersey can go on somewhere. Jersey sucks.
This is what we ride downtown and have to look at. Look at this.
Well, maybe the 25,000 is not enough. Maybe because it's only 25,000, they don't care, and all this mess don't daggone matter. There got to be some extra kickback somewhere, somehow, in my opinion, right? Because even though it's part-time, well, over on the Thornton Township side, it seems like whenever they want to hold a meeting, they just are able to go. That's why I'm like, do people work, or is this just, their only job? So 25,000, I got to see what it is around here. Maybe I should become a trustee in my town. See how much money they make, so I can just sit there and just get 25,000 for whatever reason. Then I'll wear one of them things that Brown Eyes wears so that y'all can see what goes on, and you can see how boring it is. Meeting probably over in 45 minutes.
Literally right down the street from your favorite politician's headquarters, but they want to be back in office. They've been in these positions for years, and this is what the village looks like. And people have the nerves to actually be mad. Like, why are you posting this? Did you not say you wanted transparency? Well, this is transparency. Let me show you what it's really looking like. Yeah, this is your downtown Dalton. Look at this. Just take a look at it. Look at what Dalton is becoming. But the YouTubers, they can come on and get my personal videos, but they won't share this.
Girl, shut up. It did say CCP. What does that mean? Don't tell me that's like a GANG sign. What does CCP mean? That it's exactly what it said.
Because it'll make their favorite person that they're pining for look bad. So by all means, if you're going to do journalism, please take these videos and share this. And then ask your favorite politicians, why is the village looking like this? Why?
All of the people that we saw on what did we do yesterday? Eviction night, your rent is due, that are living in squalor and daggone NYC and all the other places. Remember the lady with the roach? I gotta clip that today. Why are they could fix this place up and bring those people here, hopefully find them a daggone job. They could start all over and not have to live in that squalor. I'm just saying. I could be wrong. The Chinese Communist Party, it definitely said CCP. I don't know if that's what it means or not, obviously, but it was spray painted on. If that's a GANG, it could have been. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Thank you for the information, though. Shout out to Yaz. I appreciate you, hon. He said, yes, Jersey sucks. I live 15 minutes from where that cop was deleted, looking to get out of here soon. Inner cities will continue to vote blue no matter who. Is that the one with the with a 14-year-old deleted the cop? That was I feel like that was Northern Jersey. I think we covered it briefly. If not, I meant to. Yeah, 14 years old, and I'm sure his mom will be like, "Not my baby." I have no doubt that's about to come. I gotta look back into that. There's too much going on. Yeah.
There's more and more areas of the village looking like this. Oh, but we won't ask those questions because we just want clicks and views and likes. We just want to be online and be messy. Yeah, we want to be messy, but we don't want to report the real transparency of what the village is actually looking like. Yeah, this is what the village is actually looking like.
Girl, we don't live there.
And Dalton ought to be outraged. So all of you that support your favorite politician.
Yes, the people in Dalton should be outraged. Don't get mad at us. The people in Dalton should be doing something and carrying on and talking to the trustees, all of them, not just the ones that she's talking about, all of them in all of those places that were mentioned earlier.
Petition, ask them, why is it the village is constantly, more and more areas are constantly looking like this? But yet, you pay their salary. But
we don't pay their salary. We don't.
Yeah, you keep them with a paycheck with your tax dollars. Let me get out so I can walk. It's kind of raining, but let me get out so I can walk around this. So you guys can see this. Yeah, look at this. This is what Dalton is becoming. Look at this. But yet, people are pissed off. Why are you attacking the trustees? I'm attacking the whole damn administration. Yes, I said damn. Get over it. Because this is what the village is becoming. This is what your tax dollars is paying for. But yet they've sat in office. A lot of them been trustees for 4, 8 years. Mayors, previous mayors. But this is what the village is looking like. But oh, the YouTubers, they won't take this and show this. Let's show them, let's be transparent for real. Let's show what's really going on. Take a look at this. Just look at what this village is becoming. So if you're gonna be transparent, if you want people to see what's really going on in the village, then let's show what's really going on. Don't show the good side of it to make yourself look good. Show the whole thing. Let's be transparent for real. Look at this. Look at what our village is becoming. Take a look at this. This is your downtown area. The village hall right down the street. Your favorite candidates. Campaign headquarters. Literally right down the street. But this is what we're dealing with. You're right, D-Sky. It's a dying city under these uncaring politicians. All they want is paychecks. They want to secure their paychecks. This is commercial property. Look at this. This is what we're dealing with. And it's so embarrassing because the people that live across the street, I won't post their house. They just did this house. It's beautiful. And it's unfair to them to have to come out of the house or either look out of their windows. And this is what they see every day on a daily basis. Look at this house.
I can't do it.
And there's more to come. So we want transparency. I'm going to give you transparency. So for those of you that are pissed off, good. I'm glad I'm pissing you off. Get pissed off enough to do something about it. You ask me why I'm running. This is why I'm running. To correct this situation. To correct this problem. To bring true exposure to what is going on in the village. This is what Dalton is becoming. So you YouTubers, you want a story? Here's a story. Share those videos. I bet you won't share that because most of you all are messy and gossipy.
Your mom.
You just want clicks and views and likes.
Your mom.
You don't want to do real reporting because it'll make your candidate.
Girl. Oh, she ain't talking to us. All right, I take it back, child. All right, she ain't talking about us. She ain't talking about us. She talking about people from the Dalton page and probably from people. I'm not gonna name no names. From people who are one-sided. Y'all already know I'm not one-sided about any of this shit. But it's fun to watch Tiffany. I ain't gonna lie, it's fun to watch Tiffany. But when I you all know when I started to say it's not all her fault, that's when all those people started hating. And the people that they have ousted, people have broken up friendships because they don't just say, I hate Tiffany, right? So yeah. So I know who she's talking about now. She ain't talking about me. All right, Cass, I take it back. Cass, I take it back. Because she ain't talking about us. She ain't talking about me. Because I'll show any of it because it's all foolishness, child. There's a theme. I won't say it. There is a theme, though, because, I'm a white supremacist talking points.
It looked bad. Look at this. This is what Dalton is becoming. This is part 3. And there's plenty more to come. So for those of you that say it's not Dalton in the beginning of the video, yeah, those are your favorite people headquarters. Right down the street. I'm quite sure they have to pass this to get to work.
Over there where they kicked off the campaign is what she's saying is their favorite headquarters.
Yeah, this is what Dalton is becoming. This is what it's looking like. So you YouTubers, you want a story? You want to keep your views going? By all means. You trolling on my page anyway, share the video. Report on this. Let's have a discussion about this. Get your favorite candidate online and let's have a discussion about this. Ask them, why is the village looking like this? And it's been like this for years, but yet they ignore it. Look at this. That's right. They're not concerned about humanity. Most of them are concerned about their pockets. It's all about the tax dollars going into their pockets and putting their lifestyles. Look at this.
$25,000?
All right, guys.
All right, girl.
This has been what Dalton is becoming, part 3. I'm Casundra Hopson Jordan, running for mayor. And I can't stress to you all enough. Listen, stop recycling these crooked politicians.
All right, girl, child. This is the last one, child, because she gonna say the same shit. So this is part 2. I feel like we've seen all the parts. There's 5. So we've seen all the parts. I don't think we've seen this part, child. It's all a mess. It's basically the bottom line is a mess.
Good morning, good morning, good
Hey,
morning.
girl. Hey, girl.
Wanted to come and do part 2 of what Dalton is becoming. So here is another set of houses that's been sitting in this village for God.
So Post Jerome, I think her point is just to show, because people from, listen, this is what I think she's doing. First of all, I don't think she's going to win. Second of all, I do still believe that she is Tiffany 2.0, period, point blank. Third, I think she's trying to show that people continue to vote the same people back into office, which we already know. And there's a certain group of people that are so for Clean House 2025 that all they're concerned with is Tiffany and what she's done and not what needs to be done in the community, which I'm not saying it's not a reason that you don't want to get rid of Big Tiff, but she's saying also that there are bigger fish or bigger things going on in Dalton besides Tiffany, and no one's talking about this, and no one has ever talked about this. No one has ever talked about this or shown any of this. So she ain't wrong, okay? So she's not wrong with what it is that she's showing. They got a lot of issues, but this not only shows that we already knew Tiff was crazy, allegedly. Tiff crazy, right? She wasn't talking about none of this. All she's talking about is helping the seniors and the youth. She needed to be helping the damn community and building the damn community and doing something about this mess. But her thing was party planning, which is why they got her out, right? So now she out. So now what's their plan? Because I see people asking what because Cassie Cass's plan is. And as far as she said, she got investors to come and invest in the community so that they can look into rebuilding and fixing crap like this that she's showing. That's what I'm gathering from all of this. So I let me know what the heck it is the plan is for Jason and team. I don't know. I don't know. Besides getting Tiffany out and focusing on Tiffany, I don't know what the plan is. Because all they talk about is getting Tiffany out and what she's done. She's stolen all the money. Okay. Now what? Now what? Johnny, we know she's not going to win. We know she's not going to win. I agree. But it's interesting. It's still interesting. A special place called Dalton Thornton Township.
Knows how long in this condition. And these set of houses is literally right behind downtown Dalton. So as you can see, the bottom of this house is taken away or eaten out by the rodents and the possums and the raccoons. Yeah, just take a look at this, people. But as I stated once again, we have people that are sitting in office that has been in these positions from the mayor on down for years. And this is how our village is looking. And this is not something that has happened overnight. This is something that has been here for a while, but they just choose to ignore it. But yet they can say, you know, it's all about transparency. We want to let you know what's going on with the village. And these are houses that people have called about, they have inquired about, they've written complaints about, and yet nothing. But yet our taxes go up sky high. There's nothing in the village. We got all these abandoned houses, and it looks horrible. Look at this. And people have the nerves to come on the live and be mad and ask, why am I showing this? Why not show this? This is what the people need to see. This is what is happening in this village in real life. Yeah, like you should be outraged. Oh, but because we want our favorite politician to sit in the seat, we want to look past what's really going on. We want to ignore things. Because God forbid if it makes them look bad. But this is what the village has become and is becoming. Look at this. Look at that roof caved in, raccoons, possums. I wouldn't doubt if it might be a body or something hid up in this stuff.
You want to see a dead body? It's not funny. It's not funny.
And as you can see straight ahead, this is downtown Dalton. But yet, they've been trustees. They've sat under other mayors. Now they're mayor themselves. Mrs. Henyard, Jason, Miss Kiana, Brittany, you guys sitting in this seat. You run the village. And this is what we have to look forward to. There is no excuse for this. But yet we continue to get high tax bills. Here's another one. It's not so bad. It's on its way to it. But look at this. This is what people walk out of their houses and have to look at. This is what our village is becoming. And this is quote unquote the downtown area of Dalton.
This is where I'm supposed to want to come to if I was to come to Dalton downtown and see this shit. Post Jerome said, don't the people living there see it? So she's saying the citizens are so ashamed they won't show what they are actually looking at daily. That's wild. Yes, that's what she's saying. Exactly. Because they always was focused on Tiffany and what she doing. And again, Tiffany was wrong. But first of all, this stuff is not new. These houses did not get this way in 4 years. These houses did not get this way in 4 years. She said one has been this way since 2002. Look at this mess. That takes a while, right? Tiffany's wrong being focused, with everything that she was doing, allegedly, right? But like I've already said before, even she started doing all this, is that y'all sitting up here ready to usher in the same daggone people, and then she brings this out, and it's like, okay, well, who knew it looked like this? This is more reason why I don't want to come here. Fuck, I want to go here for. I can just go to Jersey and see this shit, right? I didn't hear, somebody just said a little while ago that nobody seems to have a plan. The plan was just to get Tiffany out. That's it. That's it. I don't know. You like it, I love it. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Danny. I appreciate you, honey. He said Dalton is like a Tubi movie. Not a Tubi movie. Jay Gray said, I heard they got a dope skating rink. Exactly. That's what Tiffany was focused on. But anyway, Johnny Williams said she gives Jasmine Crockett vibes, and that's like acting like a true vengeful Democrat. Well, she's independent. Let me go ahead and make sure you all know Cassie Cass is independent. Okay. Phoenix says, instead of running for mayor, she should have created a position for herself as a community advocate and actually attempt to work with trustees. I'm assuming you mean Big Tiff. Oh, this is over. Good, child, because I'm over it. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what's going on over here with Cassie Cass. I'm sure there'll be more from her, and if it's interesting enough, then we'll definitely cover it. Tomorrow's Thornton Township for sure. But child, there's something going on right now. There's a couple of things going on that I was trying to look at while I was letting this video play, so I apologize for my inattentiveness, because I'm definitely about to come back this afternoon, because child, there is shit going on. All right. So hopefully y'all will come back. I'm not sure what time. Maybe I ain't got nothing to do. I'm not dealing with an air fryer situation today. I can't do it. I need to clean my house. So maybe around 1 or 2 o'clock EST, I'll be back. Hopefully you all will come back and see what's going on. Maybe it'll be crime is down. We'll see. Shout out to Johnny Williams. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Shout out to everyone that donated today. I appreciate y'all. No outro because I got to go. And we will be back. So come back. All right. I appreciate y'all. I see you all in the next one.